Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony and Sallie on the Knockem Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking them dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet.
Little roller up along first, behind the bag, it gets through Buckner, here comes Knight, and the Mets win it!
Hello, Tony, Mookie Wilson here, 1986 Mets. How you doing? Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, that Knockem Dead Comedy Radio, man. I miss you. I wish I was still up there, man. But I'll wait till it warms up a little bit, and hopefully this year things will be a little bit better, man. But when we're talking about comedy, hey, the early years of Mets was a lot to laugh about. You had to make a lot of comedy off those guys. Hey, hope to see you guys during the summer, and hopefully get back on the show, man, at some point in time during the course of the year, all right? All right? Yeah, fine. Contact me, man. All right, Tony, talk to you later.
Hi, welcome everybody to the Knockem Dead Comedy Podcast here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. Here on the Twitch. Thanks everybody for joining us on Twitch. We got a few people there. Thanks for joining us. It's Tuesday Trivia. The boys are here. We're expecting some other people who aren't here. Hopefully they will be. But if not, it doesn't matter because we got the boys here. Hi, boys.
Should you call you?
Who? What? Where? What?
Oh, the backup plan. The backup plan. We have backup plans?
Plan B and C today. The Chris and the other lady.
I didn't even know we had plan A.
No, they did not.
You better go on a fucking tirade right now.
Well, I hit a
They
nerve
better
with you guys.
feel that pain.
I hit a nerve with you guys last week, huh? This one, sends me a text. Just so you know, I had family stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I would love to come here every single fucking day.
And we
hang
would
out
love
with
to
you.
have you here. Both
I was hoping I was walking in today and you were going to tell me the Twitch donation box kicked ass for the past 2 weeks.
No, we
Jay,
haven't.
quit the day
Or
job.
last week.
You're
Just
the
last
fucking
week.
co-host now. On
Last
Knockem
Tuesday
Down.
was off the charts.
But unfortunately, I have to juggle a real life, a relationship, 3 jobs, including comedy. And my boss doesn't allow me to get out every single week. Not that he would say no, because he's very understanding. It's just that I get busy, and I'm either going to take calls here all day. And then when you tag me, then I'm like, all right, Tony fucking wants me there today.
Oh, of course I
so
want
I
you
make
here.
it my, obviously, plan to go. But I can't come every week. I would love to, and but now we know.
You guys are part of the family. You're welcome to come here.
Yeah, I'm trying to
as
stay
often
on
as
that
you
banner
want.
out front, outside.
Absolutely.
That's
We
big.
don't need fucking holes cut.
No one's
faces
drawn a
cut out.
mustache on them.
Yeah.
And we're
That's
right next to
the
a school, which
That's-
is.
Well, Hirschman's got that banner out there. His daughter goes to that school. So maybe out of respect to her, they leave the banners
Yeah, but
alone.
he just showed up.
She's definitely
you know.
running it over
She,
there.
and-
Don't fuck with my dad's
Yeah,
banner,
don't
guys.
hurt my daddy.
Yeah.
So you guys are welcome all the time. If you're not, if you don't show up, of course I'm just gonna pick fun at you guys.
Yeah.
Or
It's
just
what we
like
do.
I said, just tell us the day
Well,
before.
when I'm here, I'm going to pick fun at you too.
Of course, that's the way it works. I would expect nothing less.
To have a place that like we're welcome to come in, like it feels really good. It does.
Backed up by the legendary Governor's Comedy Club. By the way,
Yeah, you kidding?
the front door is open and there's a van close to the door. So while we're sitting back here, they could be emptying the club and we have no idea.
Well, did you just looked the other way and kept on walking, right? That's
Listen.
how we do it around
Yeah,
here.
Listen.
we just walk.
See
we just
something,
don't
say
look.
something. I just said it.
Right.
If you motherfuckers don't want to say nothing,
I don't think I've
you're
ever.
the ones with the key. You know what I mean?
I-
That's
don't
why
think
we
I've
have
ever
a
said
key because we
something.
just walk by.
I've seen a lot of shit up, and I'm like, all right.
Name one thing you've seen that you didn't say.
I've seen someone on a train with a bag leave it and never come back,
And you just walked
and
off
I
the
just
train?
got off.
You didn't
and
look
just-
in the bag.
No,
You were afraid it was a bomb or like
Well,
I
that's
think
shady.
it was like.
That's like the textbook shady thing. Of people,
I'm
like, if
always
you see some
afraid
shit,
it's
remember
like
the
someone
guy,
put a
the
puppy
poster
in
of the
it.
guy like looking over. If you see something, say something like that. That dude.
I'm gonna get blown up because I'm always afraid there's like a kitten in it or something.
Right.
You know.
Right. You know that's like I remember seeing this one time. I was on the Long Island Railroad and I was in like Merrick. I was getting off in Rockwell Center. I had 3 or 4 stops to just be like, hey, and I was just like, I'm just gonna get off. And say,
Things that keep Dan up at night.
I didn't say shit. I saw it. I didn't say anything.
Train didn't blow up, so you're in the
No.
clear.
No, we're
You're
good.
kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Yes.
You grow up, especially if you're Italian. Don't say nothing. You're a fucking rat.
That's right. Yep.
And now they preach: if you see something, say something. What am I supposed to do?
But I see a difference. Like if I saw a bag on the train, I think I would say something. But here, or in a place, like you said, that's run by Italians, and I see, a van outside, the door open, I see the wood chipper, I see the cement truck.
Keep that.
I'm just looking the other way, and I'm going to
Yeah.
keep walking or hopping
Hopefully
in my
they
Yeah,
Just
we
making
just
it
say.
better.
I wonder how they're gonna make the environment around here nicer next week.
Well,
That's
yeah,
what
of
I
course.
do.
They're always making it better. I mean, usually, if somebody's getting the cement boots, it's usually somebody nobody's going to miss. And,
Yeah.
and
And
it's
then
okay.
you just say thank you.
Yeah. Right.
I got to open for Nick Coletti on Sunday.
Oh, did you?
That was pretty.
That's
I
great.
fucking love it here, and I love when like Dan's here. Dan got to open for Goomba Johnny.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So he did his
I
first
hosted.
official paid. He's officially unqualified from participating
Nice.
in the Long Island Laugh Off.
Sweet.
Give it up for Dan LaRocco, ladies and
Very
gentlemen.
nice.
That's
We're in
great.
there,
No
boys.
more
You
made it.
competitions for you.
Never again in my life.
No
So
soup.
how soon will it be like? How soon do you see him? Say, fuck you, Boutin. I'm not playing in the giggle room. I'm Dan LaRocco.
I gotta
I'll keep it
Pretty
on the
close.
stage time.
I have to.
course.
That's the only thing. Let's talk about that for a
Okay,
minute.
let's talk about it.
So I was booked on Terry's show Friday night,
This coming Friday.
last Friday.
Oh,
On the
okay.
patio.
Oh.
So when they asked me, him and Buchanan, so they book you a couple months in advance, especially for the club.
Right.
So, now that I work here, pretty religiously, thank God.
Yes.
Oh, but please keep that going, God. I still do those, and it's like weird because not that I don't want to do them, because I want to do them, and like my friends are there, but when you come here, James was like, I was supposed to host. We're like 2 minutes before start time. He's like, I'm gonna need you to do a spot in the giggle room. And the first 3 people were doing like 7 minutes each, so I wouldn't have had enough time because Vinny D'Agostino was going up and then they were bringing me up. So I'm like, all right, 2 minutes before I can't host. Someone else has to host. So that guy's not ready to host. So it's like a weird thing. But I just don't want to be considered a scumbag because I get pulled in to do that.
Yeah,
so
but
it's weird.
They got to understand that, though.
I know. I hope they do, but, it's a weird thing, but
Well, when you're getting pulled in different directions like that.
and I fucking murdered in that giggle room. It was amazing.
Great.
Yeah, it was real
yeah.
good. So,
That's great.
I-
Very proud of you guys.
yeah, yo, Dan got to,
gonna
I
beat
wasn't
me up.
able to go because I was here, but I would have loved to have been there to watch. Dan hosted his first.
It
Yeah,
was
that's
sick.
cool.
It was really fucking cool. It was me, Tom McGuire, Tim Gage, and Goomba Johnny.
That's a good show, man.
It was sick, man. It was sick. Goomba Johnny did like 52 minutes. I did I think 12 up front, and then I did a couple minutes after Tom. Everyone did great.
Gage is one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
he is awesome.
Yeah,
He's a
really
really good dude. It was cool getting to hang with him. Johnny's an awesome guy.
Any words of wisdom from Johnny backstage?
Actually, yeah, we talked about
Johnny loves him, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Johnny loves him.
He's the man.
We both did the show together and met him. He talks to Johnny. Johnny don't talk to me.
No, Johnny don't talk to him.
Johnny doesn't talk to you?
No.
Why not?
Well, now he doesn't message me like Dan.
Yeah.
Listen, we're all looking for that a headliner to be like, hey, come open for me here.
Yep.
Yeah. No, he
Hey.
messaged me. He's like, keep in touch. So I told the
know?
governor. She's like, we're reunited. Like, oh, he's such a good dude. And I did this. I did an old joke I haven't done in probably like 3 years. I was talking to Cravell about it. And he was like, that's good. Like, try it. So I just threw it in there in the beginning. And I was talking about when I was fat and like having tits and like. And I was like, my tits had tits. I was like, anytime I went down the stairs, they were like, "Gah-gung, gah-gung," like in my this whole like just throwing this just fat shit out there, and it was doing really well. And I was just throwing random things out there, and like it was good. And then I did that story about my doctor, that whole thing. Remember that story?
Yeah.
That bit. And then I just was like, all right, I just went past it, and I saw Johnny while Tim was on, and he was like, you got to do more with that tit stuff. And I was like, I just threw that out there random. He's like, no, let me tell you. He said, he was like, that's such a female friendly bit.
Oh,
He's
nice.
like, women love talking about like body image and weight loss and like that type of stuff. And he's like, you have them in there with that. He's like, you got to just keep doing that.
That's really
And I was
interesting,
like,
actually.
oh, like it's just such a good thought. Such a smart guy. And I was like, fuck, I should have done more of that. So now I'm just like trying to write more tits jokes and like all this is like
Aren't we all?
the fat
But
experience.
that's a
like, I
guy
don't-
who's touring
Yeah.
all over the country now.
Yeah.
He's reading audiences
Oh
all
my
over
God.
the country.
Brilliant, yeah.
So
Yep.
like that's a great tip.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
and
I thought you
that's
said that's
like
a great
I say to
tip.
him all the time, like
I
that's what
did.
we're looking for. We're looking for someone to put us on.
Right.
Get us
Yeah.
over. You know, like
Yeah. And you'd like to think that they all...
like
give
I
back
did a
like
show
that.
2 weeks ago. I featured for Teddy in McGuire's.
Yep.
I killed. It was a great night. It's one of those magical nights. And you know, like people say, oh, don't ever say you killed because the world will humble you quickly and this and that. I get that.
Yeah.
But yo, I also when you kill.
You can say when you kill,
Like
you
you
just
know,
can't let it get
you
the
know,
best of you.
Bro, if you don't know something,
Well,
a lot
hold
of people
hold
don't
on.
know.
Right.
There's a difference between being like, I killed last night and, oh, I'm a killer.
Right.
Like
yes,
always.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's like,
no.
hold up.
And you
know-
guys know when you killed, but you also know when you didn't kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys are quick to talk about both.
Yeah.
I've seen that myself.
I'm usually pretty honest with my own material. I
Right.
know so many people who like, it's wonky shit, and then they're like, murderer. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, not even close.
Jeff Bosey says he'd like to thank Jay for the spot.
I did. Oh, so when I got here Friday, Terry was like, "Oh, I'm glad my host is early," and I'm like, "Uncle Terry, you know I'll do anything. I'm not above hosting. I want to be on the show. I don't care where I fucking go."
Right.
So I'm like, I'll host, but I can't host on the patio. The step is too high, and I can't go up and down 25 times.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just can't do it. I'm not gonna murder myself. You know, like I know what my limits are.
Sure.
I'm a fat guy that knows his limit. So like, why am I gonna push that limit? So I'm like, if you can get me a step, I'll host. Bozy was like, I'll get you the steps from the old gig over from the old little room, and he put them out there. So I was like, Bozy's gonna get a spot, right, Uncle Terry?
Wait, the black like cracked one?
Yeah.
That one's not in good shape.
But it's still better than having to leap up.
Wow.
They should get a little trampoline.
Which then I didn't have to host anyway because I got the giggle room spot. But,
Trampoline.
A little
but okay,
bing!
so my Teddy story. So
Okay.
we finished the show. We had
Yeah.
amazing night. So you know you have that magical night. You can't sleep now because everything's going through your head.
Yep.
Like, how did I say that joke that hit so good? Da da da. And then you get a message on Facebook Messenger. Hey, great job tonight, Jay. I need someone to host for me down in the Poconos on this date. Are you available?
Nice.
So now you're fucking, now you want to call LaRocco at fucking midnight. And then I'm like, fuck, I'm busy already. But that's what we're all looking for,
Right.
you know? Like,
Can I ask who asked you to do it? Can I ask who asked you to do
Teddy,
the Poconos?
Teddy
Oh,
Smith.
it was Teddy. I'm sorry, I
yeah.
missed that. Sorry.
So
I
it's
didn't
like,
follow that either.
Okay.
Yeah.
that's just like, it's the magical nights touched off
Yep.
with the magical, you know?
Right.
Like Goobah Johnny giving him a pointer. That's another guy who's doing comedy 20 years.
Yeah.
Oh, longer than that.
You know? So it's like,
Yeah. Oh, that's great. And you guys actually, do you have a show tonight?
I do.
He
And
does.
I'm in Jersey. That's gonna be great.
I thought I saw something.
Tonight.
Oh, sorry. Thursday night, you guys are doing a show with Roach
yeah.
and Allie Walker.
Oh, in Riverhead or something? Wading River?
Wading River,
That's
yeah.
a nice area.
Yes, it
That's
is.
this. Dang, that shit came quick.
Yeah, that's far out, too.
And Allie Walker is on that
Yep.
on that show, and it's her birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Allie
Birthday,
Walker.
Allie Walker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stephanie's watching. Hi, Steph. And Ken Pichel's watching. Hello, Ken. Bosie, of course. Kirsten's
Who's
watching.
Solar?
That is our friend Stephanie, who has been helping us out in here.
With
She's
Twitch.
Nathan Norton's girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Nathan Norton, a
Steph,
great comedian
can
in the
you
city.
make us go viral so I can come to Knockem Dead every day?
Yes, we've
That'd be
been
great,
Can
Steph.
you just make us? Yeah.
yeah,
That'd be
Make
great.
it happen.
we've been
would be great.
relying on Stephanie quite a bit to make this Twitch thing happen and make it work.
Me and
It
Dan
looks
are
good.
about to film a video sketch.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna do that soon.
I'm
hopefully.
so excited, dude.
Maybe we'll go viral. Maybe.
It's a good idea. It's a good video. It'll be great, and
Hopefully.
I'm really excited for it.
Hopefully we'll air it on Knockem Dead too.
Would love to, absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And we, Don Sill's film, we're working on the premiere, so I
nice.
I have you guys on the list.
Oh, where's
to
that?
come see it. Well,
Gonna be.
we been making some phone calls for a place, for possible places to premiere it. So I don't have a final location.
Did you
yet.
check out like Belmore movies and
That's
all that?
exactly.
Okay. Yeah. You
That's
guys
our
know.
number one choice, to be honest.
Okay.
With you.
Yeah, I've seen a few there, and I just think they do a great job.
And good popcorn.
Do they?
Popcorn. I had to go.
love microwave popcorn. Or
No,
just
it's not
like
microwave,
No,
it's
movie
like
theater
the
popcorn.
movie
Like
theater.
yeah, any of that is incredible. I could eat so much.
Well,
of
yeah,
that.
you're very
Expressive.
yeah,
Very.
emotional about
Yeah.
this.
It's
Yeah.
like butter and salt on it.
I don't add salt personally, but
I load it with fucking salt.
I love butter and salt. I like to do layers.
That
Felt like I was watching a
you're a
porn
fat.
scene.
You're a
I
fat
love
person.
Yeah,
That's a fat person move.
I'm a fat person and like
You
deep
can't
down
say that.
inside.
No, I'm like, what the fuck?
That's a fat person move.
I love
Yeah.
that.
It's Christmas night.
That's fat privilege. He
Christmas-
He can look
Christmas
at women
night.
and say, "You're a fat person."
And they're like, yes.
I am.
I am.
I'm home. Kate's at her parents. I'm thinking of something. I'm starving. Watching some. I like to watch like guys' grocery games, so I'm watching that. There's nothing open. It's Christmas night.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, fuck. I know what's open. So I wait for her to come home. I'm like, babe, I'm starving. She goes, oh, let's go for a ride anyway. I'm like, well, I got to get food. Smoked a blunt. Went to the loft. Walked in, no movie theater tickets. Go right up. He goes, "Hey, aren't you the guy that performs up?" Yeah, that's me.
Come on in.
He goes, "What do you get?" I'm like, "Just popcorn." I'm like, "Listen, fill it up like a quarter.
Yeah.
Load it with butter. A little more. Load it with butter. Top it off. Load it with butter. And in between, I'm gonna salt after you butter it."
Oh my goodness.
He goes, "And you're gonna leave now?" I go, "Yeah, we're gonna drive around and look at Christmas lights."
Ah, that's
So
nice.
I ate a large popcorn while we drove around Massapequa looking at Christmas lights and smoking weed.
Yeah, I'm like
And then I
someone.
couldn't shit for like a week after.
Yeah, I know. That is not butter.
But there was nothing open and I had no choice. But the movie theater saved me.
Do you brush your teeth with that? You have the fucking dispenser. You just put your toothbrush and
No,
you just
but that's a
fucking
great
movie theater butter.
idea.
That is not a bad idea. You should do that for a sketch.
Yo, I want to get a deal. Like if I ever sign a deal, like win the lotto, I want one of those new Coke machines that they have like the screen and you can push the 800
Yes.
drinks.
Yeah.
I want one of those in the
Oh,
crib.
they have that. Isn't that what they have there?
Yeah, and like the AMC theaters and stuff.
Yeah.
They have it
those.
behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get the cherry
Yeah.
vanilla Coke to wash
Yeah,
it
I'm
down.
like, those people that are like stuck on an island for 1,000 years, so they're all thin, but once they get off, they're like 1,000 pounds. That's like me. There's like hardly any food I don't like to eat.
Oh.
But I'm concerned about you
Why?
because you're going on this big trip this weekend. You guys are not. Somebody's not coming back.
Oh, yeah.
We've done this. This is going to be the third time.
Yeah, but this is the first time for Andy.
He's a 50-year-old man.
Exactly.
Wait, what's happening?
So this weekend, Terry McNeely is
he
traveling
have
around
kids?
to do some shows.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jay's going. Joe
It's
Winston's going.
Uncle Terry and the Funky Bunch.
Billy Geyer and Andy is going on this trip.
Oh,
with him.
Andy's going to be fine because Billy's going. Like, wherever Billy goes and Andy goes, he just has a nice time.
Has a
Andy
nice
came
time.
here
What is it?
Friday.
A play date? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Andy came here Friday.
Yeah.
First of all, we're in the mountains. All we're going to do is smoke weed. I don't do anything else.
Yeah.
You don't do anything else.
You think Andy does other
So what?
things?
Oh, they're going to do mushrooms on Saturday.
All right. Yes. I wasn't gonna. I didn't know if they wanted that out there, but yes,
No,
that's.
I think Andy talked about it. Or did he talk about it off?
I think he talked about it off there.
Oh,
But
well,
he's so. All right.
Andy's going
Even if he does
shrooming.
come back, he's gonna. Those shrooms are gonna mess up his mind. He's gonna come back like a different guy or something.
Yeah, he's going to be.
I
It's gonna be
do
life
that
altering.
shit.
You
I
don't do that? You don't
no,
touch it?
I don't.
Nah.
He's
Like,
going to find
Nah.
religion. Also, he's going to have like Jesus bumper stickers on the back of his car.
I'm not like psychedelics or like hallucinogen. shit,
I'm
like,
scared of it. I have no problem.
fucks with me.
Yeah,
no
I have
problem in
friends
I
being
have
growing
scared.
up.
mental issues in my family. Plus, there's addiction issues. I don't want to like it,
Yeah.
and then I'm fucking doing mushrooms every day.
One of my childhood friends growing up, he did acid with this other kid we knew, and they did acid and then walked around their neighborhood, and he was like, he told me about it, and he was like, I don't think I can ever do that again.
Yeah.
He said he was being chased by flaming lions. I'm not.
like
I'm
gay
not even-
lions or
Like,
lions on
no,
fire?
not lions. Like fucking lions made
Lions
of
on
fire.
fire, flaming.
Like hell lions. Like
Hey,
demonic.
Dan, move a little closer
Yeah,
to Tony,
definitely
and then
do
you're
that.
in both shots. Perfect.
But and we had Joe DeVito in here once.
Oh yeah.
What was it? What
he
was it?
He was licking frogs.
It was like frog.
He was frog licking.
Yeah, like apparently, but it wasn't the actual frog. It was like toad.
No, he was licking a frog.
It was
Like
the actual
like,
frog.
yeah, and
Like a real frog?
yeah, and the lady, there was a person who like she
Runs it.
she produces.
Apparently,
some
there's this place in the city. I mean, of course, it's
you go to her
underground
house.
and
Like
illegal. But,
frogs. Then you're-
yeah, and she's like a frog dealer, and you sit there, and she gives you the frogs, and you lick them, and apparently it.
What are
And
these
it did.
frogs?
He said it altered his brain. He said flat out it changed him.
Are they alive?
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it was it the actual. I thought he said toad sweat or toad juices or
Well,
like there was
that's
something.
that's licking a frog.
Yeah, I guess, but
fucking
I
rancid.
pictured him like taking an actual liquid, like drinking it or something. I
Oh,
didn't.
all right.
I didn't picture him licking an actual.
I mean
frog.
that could be, but I thought I guess I pictured it that way. So
But he
that's
was
how tonight-
in here on the show
tonight.
on the mic talking all about
Wow.
it, and it. Yeah, he said it changed.
He said
him.
it's like lessened over like the last when he was here the last few months, but it's
His mind, he's still fucked up?
Yeah, but he doesn't feel like it's fucked up. He feels like
He's just like a new person.
Sees things in like a easier way or something.
Yeah,
Like
that's
third
exactly
eye.
it. There he is. He's moaning and groaning.
Life got in the way, man. Sorry.
You know, they have this thing. I don't know what it's called. Kakawusha or something.
Oh, ayahuasca.
yeah.
Chris, grab
Yeah,
a mic
wasabi.
first.
It's
Ayahuasca.
Like, it sounds like it's that type of thing where you talk to God and stuff.
Oh, well, all right, well,
It's a plant.
this is the guy to
I'm an
talk
expert
to.
on that kind of shit.
Yeah. So we were talking. Joe DeVito was in here once talking about how he was like licking something of a toad, like the sweat of a toad or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can. Fill
I've
us
heard
in.
of it. I haven't done
What
it.
is it exactly? You're not actually licking the frog, or are you?
I don't know. Maybe they're extracting whatever the oil is on top of the frog, and you're licking that.
Oh,
but,
okay. All
you
right.
know,
Why
I
are you an
personally
expert on this?
on hallucinogenics.
Yeah.
It's just my thing, I guess.
Everyone's got a thing.
But the Awasaka thing, did you see in the Green Bay Packer game? So Aaron Rodgers last year,
Yeah.
or 2 years ago, he did it. He had an experience with it, and he claims it got him mentally and all this, and he ended up winning the MVP and all that stuff, and he put on that. So on the game the other night, they scored a touchdown, and the celebration was a pretend. They all pretended to drink a tea, and they all fell down into the end zone. It was
wow.
fucking great. Like it really was
That's
great.
really funny.
Yeah, I'm dying to try that stuff.
I heard it's
Yeah.
like crazy. Like
Yeah.
you talk to God.
Yeah.
Like almost.
My sister's at her old job. The owner, he went to like South America, and fucking tripped out on ayahuasca and came back with all these stories.
That's
He
like
literally
where
said,
they
he's like,
started it, I think.
Yeah.
Or it's like African.
It's a South American. It's an Amazon like medicine. But I do have a friend that was pretty in bad shape, and he ended up doing it, and it changed his it turned his whole life around, man.
You mean like physically in bad
Physically
shape?
in bad
Like
shape.
He was ill.
He
and
was
it fixed him?
like he was just unhealthy, living
okay.
unhealthy.
Yeah.
He was close to like maybe 400 pounds. He was drinking a lot, and he
You're not gonna come in here and
No,
talk that
no.
fucking shit, showing up fucking.
It's an
late.
intervention.
He's unhealthy. He's unhealthy.
well, he was living. He was drinking a lot, and it just changed everything. He just
I'm healthy. I don't drink.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. But he changed his life. He's in much better shape now, and he
Really?
attributes it all to that.
And it's a liquid. You just drink it.
Yeah. It's supposedly, I think it might be one of those like peyote things that you might
isn't
throw
it a
up.
plant?
It's extracted from a
Right?
plant. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like it's
Oh,
like
the peyote thing too is what I'm. Like,
Oh,
you
yeah,
talk-
right.
That's the one you
it's
talk
like
to God.
peyote, yeah. And this awashaka thing is the same thing, man.
Yeah, and you throw up and like it's like a cleansing of your inner like.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson has
that
talked
shit's
about
Right.
it.
So they talk about I think they do it, and it's used medicinal, and it's also used in like tribal.
Right.
You see your
Yes.
fucking soul come out. I guess it works. I mean, that's
Crazy.
Who am I to,
What's your craziest experience with this type of stuff?
peyote?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, but
I saw the soul of a fucking Indian come out of his body. Like, it was insane. We were like 21. We went cross country.
Yeah.
And my friend knew somebody in Kentucky that lived on a reservation, and we
Yeah.
went onto this reservation, and we drank it. We threw up, and then there were like 20 people around this old, like the old man in the tribe, and they all started chanting at the same thing, and like literally like 3 of us saw the same shit. They were like, "You see that?" And I'm like we figured that the energy that they were like, whatever that chant is, and that energy that they had you focusing, you saw the same thing. Like you saw the fucking like a 20-year-old thing just come out of this guy's body. I was sick.
How long does it take for that to like?
It took about 9 minutes to fucking kick in. Like you
Wow.
threw up, and then you were fucking.
you threw up, but you're still feeling something,
Yeah.
even though you threw
It's
up.
once you throw it up is when it's like when it really kicks into you.
And what exactly did you see? Like him? Like his?
It seemed like him. Like we were all like we talked about it like later, and like one of my buddies he said I didn't see like a silhouette of a body, but I saw like it felt like a spirit. I was like I saw something, and this other guy's like I definitely saw something, but they were all focused on him and like doing a chant. I'm like maybe that's part of the thing.
You're freaking me out, man.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine seeing that.
Yeah.
I think I'd go running. I'd be like,
Okay,
just
so
totally freaked out.
You're freaked out.
Yeah.
First of all, that's the story of completely white privileged Long Island America kid.
Go to Kentucky.
We went
onto a-
cross country at 21. Went to some tribe. Like, let's go see what the other
Yeah.
people
Right.
live like. So if Billy and Andy start barfing at midnight on fucking Saturday,
I'm telling you.
these two are gonna watch my soul leave my body. They're gonna be like, "Yo, it's a blimp.
We went to go.
Why is a soul leaving on a blimp?
We're watching the movie Up. Look at
The hot air balloon.
We went to go find ourselves, and we found someone else. I think.
That's crazy.
And what's your reaction afterwards? Are you like, I need to do that again, or are you like, whoa?
Do you have regrets doing it, or you're like,
No, like,
know?
it was always something like if I was to do it again, I know I would have to be in a very controlled environment. Like I wouldn't take that and sit on my deck in the backyard. There's other shit I'd take for that.
Now, what about your son? He comes up to you and says, "Dad, so and so has peyote. I'm gonna go try it." Would you be like, "No, you're not doing that"?
No, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You know, I can't give him full disclosure. You know, I won't pretend I was a saint because my father used to do that.
Right.
He used to pretend he was a choir boy. He was 10 times crazier than me, and it's just like everything he told you not to do. As soon as he walked away, you'd try and do it. So I haven't gotten to that point yet, but I feel like
he's still kind of young.
But no, but it's crazy because they know. We heard these kids in the back one day we were driving, and him and his friends, and TikTok and all the shit, and they're talking about like. I don't know if they understand what vape is, but they see like, oh yeah, they know that we found in the bushes when we were at football practice, we found like one of those vape things, and it's like you're like shit. These
find that shit in no bushes. Even that bullshit they put it with your lunch money. Are you kidding me?
We were the coach. We told them all to go pee in the bushes. But it's bad, man. It's bad. It's like these conversations are coming.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Let me know, Chris. I'll come over and talk to them.
But now it's a different world. But it's a different world now because, with weed being legal and more mainstream, it's not like it's a taboo thing, right?
It's a more open discussion now.
I disagree.
Yeah. Really?
Although it wasn't legal, in the genres, like I grew up on hip hop music. When we were going to a concert, you rolled up knowing. I went to my first concert. I rolled up knowing I was burning in there. Like, no matter... Because they're all burning. So...
Where did you grow up, Jay? Where did you grow up?
Call Place.
Okay.
Can I ask you what you mean by there?
There, like the concert. The rap concert.
Oh, that sounded like a they are.
No, I meant like
they
the
are.
rap,
I just wanted to know who they were.
Burning because you're watching every video, and they're burning weed on the video sets.
Yeah.
Right.
So... Although it was like stigmid, we always burned.
But you were the first, like the rap videos, that was the first place you were really seeing that on something mainstream. For us, we're the generation before you. It was still a taboo
But you knew they were doing it.
Yes. But it
The
was
Who,
still...
Rolling Stones, they weren't smoking pot before they came on
absolutely.
stage.
But
they were
my
doing a hell of a lot
parents
more.
can come to me and be like, that's an illegal drug. Like, I can't do that.
Still to this day, like my aunt, she's 60-something years old. She won't tell other people she burns. Because...
Right. Exactly.
And that generation was... Like, you were going to smoke weed, and then, boom, Saturday you were sucking cock for coke, on the side of the fucking...
Right. That's what happens.
It's like you read my bio, Jay.
It was like the gateway drug, and then next thing you know, you're a fucking addict.
That gateway, man, what a fucking word they used.
Yeah,
it's the biggest crack of shit.
Yeah.
I believe it's the alcohol.
Yeah, I think alcohol is a big deal.
Yeah, agreed.
Because you know what? Like,
Yeah.
how many people, and again, like the alcoholics, like alcoholism ran in my family. Like my grandmother probably died younger than she would have if she wasn't an alcoholic. But fucking weed, like, I know two people that are skinnier than me that had heart attacks. Andy being one of them.
Andy had a heart attack, yeah.
And I'm still good. Like, I mean, it happen any second, but still. I smoke weed every day. I'm not a drinker. I never got into that. That drinking shit kills you.
Plus, for me, it's like I never smoked a joint and was like, hey, let's go get an 8-ball. But I've had a couple of whiskeys and be like, hey, let's go get an 8-ball. It's like it leads to, Plus, I think the guy that comes home and has, an 8-pack every night at dinner is probably more susceptible of fucking, smacking his wife or doing whatever than a guy who comes, smokes a joint, sits on the couch.
I will say, I do both, weed less, but when I drink, I'm way more. If I'm drunk, I'm way more adventurous and going out and we'll try something or
sure.
I'm way more susceptible to be like, oh yeah, sure, give me that than I am smoking weed. If I smoke weed, I just want fucking McDonald's.
You just want to, you don't want to do anything.
Well, that's dangerous too.
Oh, very. Better than Coke.
Well, let me ask, like, if you start with weed, like, is it like one thing with like alcohol is like, let's say you drink a glass of wine a night. The next year you're gonna drink 2 glasses of wine a night. Like, is weed the same way? Like, you just all of a sudden you look back and you're like, "Sheesh, why am I smoking so much?" Or like you just it doesn't the is it as I know nothing's as addictive as alcohol, but is weed addictive too? Where you find you're just smoking so much and also you're doing less in life.
I'm addicted,
but you don't go through. You won't go if for whatever reason you went on vacation to somewhere you didn't have it. You're not gonna go through like withdrawals. Maybe you might.
Have you ever
I would
not
never
smoked
go on vacation without
weed?
Right, without
He said that. I was like, that's the first thing packed.
Like,
That's
everything's
literally-
better with weed. Like,
That's a slogan right there.
I mean, it just is. Like,
I mean, you smoke every day. Have you ever like gone a long enough period of time, like over the last couple years?
Like, I took I had to take my health insurance license test, so I took a class, so I didn't smoke that week. Yo, talk about withdrawals. You go through withdrawals like
Were
a
you
mother.
moody?
I
You
was
were moody,
miserable.
miserable.
I wanted to fucking kill. By Wednesday night, I came home from the class at like 5. I went right to bed. I'm like, I'm fucking gonna kill myself. Like, all I wanted to do was smoke a blunt. I took that test Friday morning and smoked the fattest blunt, and then I was so wrecked I couldn't drive home for like an hour. I'm like, oh my god.
It is nice every now and then going a little time in between. And you get really
fuck
fucking
that.
high.
Right.
But I'm not the type, like, I don't burn all day long. I just don't, because it makes me lazy. Like, it legit makes me lazy.
So you're just like in the morning, like some people have their
like a
morning
water pick.
coffee. You'll
No,
have like,
I don't burn in the morning.
So when do you? At
After
the end of the
work.
day?
After work.
So all day long you're fine?
Yeah, I'm working. I'm grinding.
See, an alcoholic can't do that. An alcoholic will hide their booze throughout the day.
Yeah, you're right. But also like with weed, like I feel like a lot of people I know that smoke weed, they'll just be like slightly stoned all day long and then really stoned.
You see, no, I'm not. My cousin is like that. Like, he'll roll a blunt, and that'll last him all day. And then when he gets home, he'll smoke like a whole 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Like, I can't. If I'm smoking, I want to smoke the whole fucking blunt.
See, but today's weed, I don't. That's the problem. I can't do it. Just 1-2 hits, and I'm fucking gone. So it's like if I do it, I know.
See, but if I do it like that, it goes away in half an hour. So what's the point? Like, I knew I was running tight, so I smoked like a half a blunt.
Studio out one day. Let's smoke out the studio one day.
Yeah, let's call it the Laughing Buddha. Fucking Knockem Dead show on like a Tuesday night.
He's 1,000% serious.
I know he is. Yeah, I know he is.
We should do that.
Yeah.
You look at you guys like, please.
Yeah,
bro. We'll bring in the bongs. We'll bring in Ed. Let's just get fucked up on air. I guarantee you'll have more views than any other show on the fucking channel.
and then we'll see if it leads to harder drugs, and then we can prove that theory right or wrong.
Yeah.
Chris, you can suck dick for it though.
I don't suck dick.
That's gateway comedy right there.
That's it,
That's
right
gateway
there.
comedy.
With the sock puppet.
That is the gateway drug.
All right, so let me. So, Chris walked in late. I wanted to ask you. You're pretty busy, huh? You got some cool stuff going on.
Yeah.
I see. What is this? What are you doing in Jersey? It's not Tony and Tina's wedding. It's something else.
It's a dinner theater murder thing, but it's like a throwback '90s engagement party.
You're working with the competition, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's something that my buddy put together. They've been trying to get it together. This is just like a little trial run, and I ran into him at a restaurant. I was eating dinner. He sat down, and I was like, "Oh, I haven't seen him in a while." And he's like, he said, "I see you got, you're getting back up." He's like, "Listen, I'm thinking about having somebody do like more like a narrator with some comedy play-by-play on this thing." And I didn't know. I was like, "Yeah, no problem." And then he sent it over to me, and I was like, "All right, well, I'm committed to it. So we'll give it a shot." I really don't know. We've been discussing it. I'm really just going to kind of narrate what's going on, and maybe try and come up with jokes off the cuff on the people that are, actually what's happening that night. There's really like no set.
It's not scripted.
Not scripted for me. Like these other people, they have the thing. Yeah. It's some sort of like a '90s throwback engagement party.
And this is where in Jersey?
Yeah, some place in Caldwell.
Yeah. Okay.
Just he was one of the guys that when I first did comedy like 25 years ago, he was producing shows at Caroline's, and he got me on a couple of those shows.
Right.
And I hadn't seen him in years, and he's been doing a lot of acting, so he's been getting a little successful with that. And then I ran into him. He's like, "Listen, I've been working on this project.
Wow.
I caught you on Instagram." He's like, "Would you like to, jump in on this?" And I was
Sure.
like, "Yeah. What do you want me to do?" He's like, "I'm trying to figure that out." And then he's like, "I need somebody to do like a play-by-play."
When is this? November sometime?
October 8th. It's got a couple of weeks.
Oh,
3
coming
weeks.
up. Nice.
Yeah.
How do you rehearse for something like that?
So they've been kind of doing a Zoom stuff, like, just read-throughs. And then I think the week before we're going to meet at this venue. It's a Calandra's Italian Village. I don't know. It's someplace in Coldwell. But he's got, he basically sold it to me, too. Also, like, listen, there's some people like this guy, Nicky Smiggs. He's got people with some presence.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's the lead. He's like, you never know,
Yeah, he kind of blew up through YouTube, right?
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, you could do something
been
funny.
Yeah, he's been
Right?
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been here.
Yep.
You could do something funny. Maybe the guy throws a clip of you doing something with him, and he was like, who the hell knows? So I was like,
Yeah,
all right, yeah, I'll
sure.
do it.
Goes back to what we were talking
Yeah,
about.
that's
before.
true. We were.
all looking for that fucking
Yep.
that Hail Mary.
Yeah,
That's cool. So let me know how that goes. I'm
yeah,
curious.
I will.
Because, I do murder mysteries, too.
I know.
I know. I'd love to
But
get you
I
in.
remember I had told you about that originally, and I think he said he was familiar with what you
that's
guys
right.
did. Yes, I think
forgot
he's
about
been
that.
to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is something I remember years. I mean, he's been having this going on for years. But he wrote this movie Cruise that came out a couple of years ago.
Oh, yes.
Right.
They were in here on somebody else's show to promote that.
Right.
movie. Yeah, I
So
remember
he
that
wrote
now.
that, and it was originally called Franny Lou. It was about Franny Lou's Boulevard.
Right.
So they sold the rights. It kind of altered the story of what he was trying to, the original story, which I
Yeah.
guess that's Hollywood, right? You
Yep.
sell your thing, and they dice it and slice it.
Yeah.
So, he's always in that, freestyle throwback mode.
Right.
For as long as I know him.
Yeah.
So we're
Okay.
going to go with that theme.
All right, cool.
I gotta buy like a Sergio Tacchini on Amazon or something, I think.
There's an image.
All right. Now, before we get to trivia, I think there was one thing that Jay wanted to talk about, right? You had mentioned that we talk about something. I guess I'll just come out and say it. We wanted to talk about Coasters closing.
Oh yeah, it closed down. That's crazy. Sorry to hear that. I don't know how they didn't see that coming with the psychic night. But what can you do?
Never set foot in that place.
Me neither.
Not
Yeah, I
once.
don't think I have either. Have
Yeah.
I? No.
Coasters it's a
Yeah, they had a lot of open mics and stuff there, so a lot of.
How
No.
did you not see that coming?
you don't even need a psychic. I knew. You don't even need a psychic.
But the psychic didn't know.
I know.
They booked the show. Listen,
Maybe they'll do it in the parking lot. Who
That's a
knows?
bad psychic.
Maybe that's
Hello, Liz Batapede. Andrew Fremder. Weed is natural. It grows out of the ground, much better from medicinal purposes than medicine made in a factory.
Agreed.
Yeah. Kent Pichelle. Andy can take care of himself. He can do math. He'll be doing both this weekend, most likely. I'm very worried about Andy. He's he's what, 40? What is he, 47, 46? Hanging out with
really.
Yeah, hanging out with all these younger people, doing all sorts of.
Young
he's
things.
my age, bro.
You guys are the same age?
We're smoking fucking weed, Tony.
No,
And
no,
we're gonna
the
have
mushrooms.
A couple mushrooms.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think we're gonna do? Suck dick in the fucking
No.
woods after
You
that?
ca-
And leave him there
Andy
like
had
the
a heart
woods?
attack. He can't handle this stuff anymore. It's time he grows up.
He hits he hits the blunt like 4 times, and he's like, "I'm good, bro."
Oh yeah,
He
is that
knows
right?
his limit. I love getting him mangled.
But that's my point. He knows his limit. But now he's going away. He's not even going to be home. He's going away with you troublemakers.
But what I will say, no, is
The shit that we're doing, if you do too much of it, you know what you do? Go to fucking
You,
sleep.
you go to sleep.
Oh, it's the
Yeah.
best.
You just go to sleep.
I will say I've been with him. I've been with Billy and Winchell when they're all smoking, and they're not like fucking smoke this, kid. They're not fucking smoke it. Like, you want this? I'm good. All right, good. More for me. Like
then.
Exactly.
But at
I'm
least we
still
know,
worried about Andy.
Dan,
Andy's had a heart attack. I'm scared.
Yeah, but I think weed'll help a heart attack, so it's all
it's
good,
good.
for
It
him.
neutralizes the tension and the stress. So let's say he's all balled up. Andy hit this, and
Right.
it's like,
Hey,
Now,
we
let's
know-
talk about the mushrooms. Mushrooms also?
Yes.
They're gonna do it.
Yeah, everybody's microdosing. I don't know if you know this, but
Yeah, it's the mic. Yeah,
like
like,
50% of the population as you walk around is microdosing.
You're gonna have to explain that.
So
They take a little bit
microdosing
at a
is
time.
very, very little, and
But that's what I mean. Like people, that's what I meant before. When like I think with weed, a lot of people wake up and they're just kind of like stoned all day long, and then they get really stoned at night.
See, but the microdosing is like for me. If I smoke alone now, I actually get more anxious than I was. So I don't smoke to be less anxious anymore. And the weed's really strong now.
I see weed's really strong now, and like I see people just driving in the car vaping, and I'm like, should you be like vaping in the car?
Yeah.
Why?
Especially like because today, like,
That's not necessarily weed that they're vaping, though.
all right, what are they vaping?
Like that big
just
cloud you see.
straw-
That's just like
that's
just like
just gay
strawberry
Right.
flavor. Like
so
what
that's
the,
where America lost itself, right? When men stopped smoking Marlboro Reds and they started smoking fucking strawberry shortcake fucking vapes.
right.
That was the start
Yeah.
of
That
the
was the
pussy
start.
man in this country, in this world.
It is true.
It's the truth.
It's like
Really
cake
is
batter.
true.
And they're
I
like,
hate when like a friend of mine is like, oh yeah, he's like, this is like bubble gum. It tastes so good. I'm like, get that shit.
And then
away
they're like,
from
let me put my wife's dress on. We're gonna go to the fair.
Like
And then they're wondering why their kids are
Right.
killing themselves on
Yeah.
fucking Facebook Live.
it's true. We went to an ice cream place a couple of weeks ago, and we're just standing in line because it's a really good ice cream place. And all of a sudden we see like this like grown ass man by himself. Like there's nothing wrong with him. There's nothing wrong with him.
there is.
And there isn't. And he goes and all of a sudden he's like, you know, I'd like a large vanilla cone with colored sprinkles. And there's no child around, like no little girl with ringlets to hand it to. Like he just and remember when he finally got it in his hand, he was so happy. He was like,
it's amazing.
and he's just sitting there eating these vanilla ice cream with
Didn't he
colored
didn't he look at us and
sprinkles.
smile or some shit?
Even if he got chocolate sprinkles, he'd still be a man.
Right.
Are they?
But when you're doing vanilla ice cream,
Is
and
it sprinkles of color or is it?
No,
It's
they're
all-
rainbow. No, they're rainbow. My grandfather got a
rainbow.
lecture when I was in
It's
1996
rainbow.
at Carvel. That lady was like, those are called rainbow sprinkles. She's
Yeah.
like, all right, give me the colored one. And we got in the car and he goes, what was she fucking talking about? And I'm like, you can't say that no more.
yeah.
Can't say that no more.
I went to a fair in like Suffolk College this summer. There was grown men holding hands with chicks, wearing dresses with nail polish on
Yeah.
and full-blown makeup.
I've seen that too.
Yep. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, the world is not shot. It's shot.
Yeah, I never vaped. I never smoked cigarettes. Never had nicotine really at all.
That's good. That means you're not going to turn your tight pants to a dress.
Well, can I?
You're good. We're good. We're good.
Let me ask you that. You turned what, 24 in July?
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
So when you see a guy walking around in a dress and you know painted fingernails,
Yeah.
is that kind of norm to you because you're so young that you don't know the world otherwise?
It's not normal. It's definitely like, holy shit, that man's in a dress over
Yeah?
there. It's
Okay.
definitely like that. But the way, you know, for my generation is just like, we're more used to it.
Yeah.
You
It,
know?
it doesn't bother me.
You guys are definitely more accepting.
Definitely more used to it and accepting because, like, I know people like that, and I like, you know, not in the fucking dress, but I know a lot of dudes who like have worn nail polish and they have fucking eye makeup, and then we're just having normal ass conversations.
Right.
It's definitely like a fucking double take, like, oh
Yes.
shit, and that will never go away.
All right. Well, let me ask you then, Chris, and then we'll get to trivia. I agree. I agree. When I see that, I'm like, oh shit, what the hell is that about? But then I quickly say to myself, at the end of the day, what does it freaking matter? You know,
Yeah.
it's his
How does that
business.
affect you?
Doesn't
Right,
matter to
and so
me.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
asking you. How, like I walk away and I 2 seconds later I've forgotten all about it.
Yeah.
You know, like
No, okay. So for me, I'm a city guy, right? I've been around this shit forever. It doesn't bother me. I don't give a fuck. I'm the kind of guy, you know, you do whatever you want on your boat. If I want to go on the boat, I'll ask you if I can get on the boat.
Right.
Okay? But what I don't need you is constantly docking your fucking boat.
the boat that's going to Fire
Whatever the
Island.
fucking boat is, whatever you're doing, I don't get like. What the problem is right now, it's everybody that's doing it feels like that's the only thing that makes them, right? So my nephew is.
That's the identity.
Right, that's your
Yeah.
identity. So my nephew is 14, 15, gay. We know he's been gay forever. He always maybe a little dress here and there. We're not exactly sure. Right?
Okay.
Just any other thing. My sister blindly, got. I'm like, that's fine. when the kid's 13 or 12 years old and he wants to go to the gay parade and you think that's a good idea and I tell you no, that doesn't mean I'm not supporting him. I'm like, you could call my gay friends that'll tell you he doesn't belong there, right? You wouldn't let your daughter, 16, go to the porn awards in Vegas. So just because he's a little different, yes, you could support it. What I try and say is, okay, so you're an architect. Be the greatest architect who happens to be gay. Gay doesn't fucking represent. That's not your identity. I don't introduce myself as fucking heterosexual, straight. That has nothing to do with it. I don't give a shit what you're doing.
Right.
So right now, what's happening is it's just like it seems like it's got to be so in your fucking face that because they're different in separate capacity, it has to be fucking known. I don't give a shit what you do.
But to compare it to the porn awards, I mean, that's kind of a bold.
No.
Tony hasn't been to a gay. Tony hasn't been to a gay parade.
What?
You're spot on.
Dude, yeah.
Well, they're a kid. It doesn't matter about
There's
what
no
you're...
way I would bring a 13-year-old to a gay pride
I mean, listen,
parade.
right now in today's world, in the month of June, if you cannot go into Manhattan without a plastic dildo on the fucking forehead of you.
Yeah.
To just walk around the streets. Like, you just want to, you got to have a fucking dildo to fucking be accepted in the month of June. That's what I'm saying. But I'm like, don't let him he's a kid. And you wouldn't let your daughter go. Even another thing, right? So we were at the beach. Yeah, it's cute. You know, he walks out, he comes out, he's got this, like, shirt. I like dad bods. And I'm like, oh, that's cute. Everybody's like, ha. It's like, would you let Olivia, 18 years old, walk around with I like men? You know, like, it's like, okay, I get
would
it.
not be happy
just
about either
because
one of my kids wearing that.
Just because he does that, you could support it. No problem. I've been telling him forever. I love him to death. I don't give a shit what you do. But don't make that's who you are. That's nothing. That just happens to be what you do.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't care what you're doing in the bedroom, what you stuff like that, but be the best at what you can be at whatever you do.
Be the best in the bedroom.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, do you know that's funny that because there's a piece that you brought up about like the identity and like it all being like in your face. I kind of relate it to comedy in a way because I took the class here with John Truson, and there were 2 kids who had cerebral palsy in the class. And that's not the joke, but hysterical, really, really good. And they had cerebral palsy, and they wanted to talk about it, like on stage and do jokes about it. And he was like, definitely. He's like, of course, do it. He's like, but be a comic first.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't be the cerebral palsy comic or the kid. He's like, just be a comic who has cerebral palsy.
Right.
I don't know if I agree with that.
I totally agree with that.
Because if he's trying to get a niche and get out there, why not be known? Because you can't be known as the cerebral palsy comedian. You don't have it. But that guy, you know, that could be like a way for him to.
The same thing.
You could make it like
fat, right?
you could make it like a section, like maybe 25% of your act. But if,
he didn't say don't do jokes.
If it's
on
your
it. He never
whole
said
act,
that.
then it's like a cheat.
Yeah.
You know, like
Right.
like you're just using that. One
Right, because then it
thing.
becomes, here comes another CP joke or whatever.
Well,
like, you
yeah.
know, like
Well,
they
yeah.
mean in terms of that. He's like, just be a comic first. Who,
Okay.
Oh, and that guy has cerebral palsy on stage, or that guy's large or whatever. You know, like whatever it is. Like, don't be the fat comic.
Have a
or
fuller
like,
life.
Right.
And
right,
then
right.
and then everything will kind of like
I'm a fat comic.
something will like
I
shuffle
prefer
in.
large.
But
I
after,
want to come to your house for Thanksgiving.
Grande.
Yeah.
Cause that's got to be a shit show bigger than my family. No matter how bad it is, it can always be worse.
Yes.
Could you imagine? Look at the kid, 13, who wants to be a fag. Could you imagine? Look at the kid, 13, wants to be a fag.
No, but
Somebody give him some
Bro,
peyote.
It's gotta be amazing. I'll bring weed. I'll bring Mrs. Smith's pies. I want to come to your house.
No,
I'll
but you
bring
know,
peyote.
but it's the truth though. Like for me, it's like I don't give a shit what you do. Like at the end of the day, right? You do all this drag shit that's going on. It's like, listen, if I went to the school as a straight man, and even attempted to talk to a child, I'd be arrested in a second. So why is it okay to do this, right? If I in the workplace, if I even ask the girl, look, fucking accountant out for dinner, I could get fucking fired as sexual harassment. But if I happen to be a fucking drag or a tranny, when I can talk about whatever I want, and it's supposed to be all okay.
Yeah.
That's the problem right now.
yeah, it is a problem. Like I
It's a
remember
major problem.
a friend of mine. She was like a little bit older, and she needed a walker to thank you, to get around. Oh, hey, Carol Miner, first time viewer, Carol Miner.
Ooh, hey, Carol.
And she said, she goes, the greatest thing is that no one stops you when you have a walker. She's like, I could go anywhere and no one stops the lady with the walker. She goes, I should have gotten this like 40 years ago. She
She's
goes,
talking about hanging out with me.
I go back in concerts. She goes, no one stops me. It's the craziest thing.
Yeah.
You hide it too well. I told you. I sat here for 3 months before I even
Yeah,
saw it.
I got to change the name from Walker to Hopper. That's what I got to do. That's actually in my set when I do
That is
stand-up.
a good.
Yeah.
That's a good joke.
Let's do trivia, guys.
Okay. It's trivia time. Our apologies. I don't know what happened to Lisa. She was supposed to be here today.
She went to lunch with Jessica Curson.
That's bullshit. She could have called. Fuck you, called, you know.
Lisa.
Just let us know you're not coming. We talked about this 3 weeks
I
ago.
hope she's
I was here then.
I hope she's okay. I hope nothing happened to her, but we'll forgive her and just let it go.
Fuck you.
You were here when she was commenting and said she'll be here September 20th.
This
Yeah.
is bullshit.
And I have not talked to her since then. so I
bullshit.
just-
Now we're going to do trivia on trannies and...
I do have some trivia questions specifically for you two. Because you guys, I knew you guys were coming. Chris, I didn't know was coming till last night. But he's a smart anyway.
Chris,
He'll
you
go.
were plan B. I'm sorry to say,
I
Chris.
know.
I love you.
I know.
You were
right.
plan B. God forbid me and the tight pants kid
Plan
didn't come.
B. You guys are always invited. You're all part of the family here. All right,
Chris,
it's Tuesday Trivia.
Plan B.
Sally and I have some random questions we're going to ask. We're going to try and stump you guys, try and stump everybody. So please, in the comments, put your answer to our trivia questions. We're going to ask all the questions without the answers. Then we go back. We start all over again and ask the questions, go over all the answers that were given, and give you the correct answer and make fun of all your bad, stupid answers. No prizes, no nothing. It's just for fun. We have a great time with our pals here. Question number 1, Sally O'Neill.
What is the number one thing Americans do on average 22 times a day?
Fart.
I was going to say that.
Curse.
That's low
What is the
ball.
number one thing Americans do? They were specific to Americans.
Americans.
Do an average
Oh,
of 22,
Americans.
because I think, Italy, I think they fart there. 22 times a day,
Americans.
because they eat a lot of cheese, I bet, with all that pizza. Right?
I want to get this one. I really want to
Yeah.
know this. I really want this.
22 times.
On
We
average.
need this life-changing answer.
So there's the high and the... Yeah, this is going to change everything. There's the highs and lows. On average 20 times.
Go on their phones.
Definitely way more.
Way more than that.
More than
60
22?
times a day.
Oh, all right.
I'm going to say curse. I'm sticking with curse.
All right.
Really?
I don't know.
Jessica Curson?
From the blow up. Come on. Where did you find this guy?
22 loads. Blow a load.
I wish.
Oh, that's his answer?
If he
20.
was blowing a load, he wouldn't even be able to type 22 times a day.
22 times a day.
Imagine
Can you
that.
imagine?
What's coming out after the 5th? Dust?
Yeah.
Tell someone to go back to their country.
Oh,
Is that a good answer?
You just
That's racist.
Yeah, that's what I'm
just talking
saying.
about
It's
you're talking about
America,
yourself.
baby.
Come on.
Go back to your own country.
I think it's like a false...
Take my gay nephew with you.
American.
I'm gonna
I
say.
would say like think about sex.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say burp,
No. 22 times a day?
but that's not to just an American.
Yeah.
gonna say
No,
curse.
I know.
Curse.
I don't think it's...
You guys ain't even coming up.
I
with
never
nothing.
even
That's
realized
right off the
Curson
top.
was Curson.
Like book
What?
smart.
It just comes
I never
out.
even realized Jessica Curson. Like, you could pronounce
Curson.
it Curson.
Jessica Curson.
Yeah.
Promised to be on this show. That's what
22
Jessica
times
Curson
a day.
does 22 times a
Jessica
day.
Curson promised 22 times a day to be on our show.
Jessica Curson.
I'm
You
going
know,
with burp.
I'm going to say think about sex. I think that's...
But why would that be American?
It wouldn't.
Oh.
'Cause I'm pretty sure Italy is fucking wildly horny.
I'm gonna stick with fart. Fuck it.
Fart.
20, that's...
I don't know, man. I just don't know.
I haven't farted today.
What?
Yeah.
What?
You sure?
Are you sure about that? How
I'm
can
saving,
that be?
I'm saving all 22 for later. It's going to blow up my house.
All right.
How could he fart? His pants are so fucking... He wouldn't even know if he farted.
It goes up the leg.
It would just go right back up.
Right.
Just see a big cloud when he takes the pants off. World Vegan Day is held when?
No fucking idea.
It held when?
Like the specific date?
Yeah.
That's
I know Vegan Day
that's
Festival.
absurd.
is
I
like
would
this
say
weekend.
in July.
Yes, Vegan Dale is this week
How do you know?
because I had one of my customers is just
Oh, is it?
I had to send
Okay, then
food today,
September.
and he's like,
month?
he
Oh,
called
September.
it called it Vegan Dale. I didn't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah,
big
it's September.
It's a big festival. No, but they do it in other states different days. So
In America, it's September.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
According to
September
my question,
24th.
it's the same day every year.
September
Okay.
20th.
And this is World Vegan
no,
Day.
I'm talking about Vegan Dale.
Oh, okay.
September 22nd. But what is Vegan Dale?
It's a vegan festival on Governor's Island. They have Like restaurants come from all over the country.
That's probably pretty cool.
Like, you can
that
get,
doesn't
like
sound
there's
fun.
one in California called Slutty Vegan.
Nice.
She's like the biggest thing ever.
Oh my God!
So,
I
like-
could just think about how many men in dresses are on that fucking island for
Oh
vegan
yeah,
Dale.
yeah. I could,
Holy shit!
scent allergies.
Can we just
and-
guess the month?
Yeah, give me the
I'm
month. I'll
going
take the month.
September.
I mean, I guess we're all looking at that now.
You're saying September too?
Yeah.
I'll go with
Shit.
September too.
Why not? I mean, like I said,
Is it for?
I just delivered food today for Vegan Dale. I didn't know what the fuck it meant.
To where? To where?
To this place,
That might be
Veggie Grill.
Is it a local thing?
Veggie Grill. It's in the city, so I guess they're going to transport it to Governor's Island. It made no sense to me. I was like, all right, whatever.
You guys sell vegan stuff?
Yeah, it's pretty. We sell them the produce, so whatever they were making.
Oh,
in
the
them,
produce.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't sell like vegan cheeses? And
We
stuff?
do the
Okay.
dyer and all that kind of shit. Yeah. Why you're vegan?
Yeah, at home. Well, vegan. My girl's vegan. You never met my girl yet. Yeah.
You have a lot.
Chris
of
is just taking that
I'll
in.
take. Yeah.
She's great, by
You
the
have a
way.
lot of energy for a vegan, man. Usually they're like slouched over. Okay, I'll go.
We still argue about where we go to eat. Meanwhile, we have like 4 fucking choices.
That's it. Yeah, right.
She took me to some new place a couple weeks ago because she looked on the website and it was 800 things. We get there was fucking 4 things. She looks at me and she goes, "All right, let's leave." And then we drove to fucking Brooklyn to go to another place. Like it was torture.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
We have 4 fucking places, but anyway.
Wow. All right, next question.
What odd prevention can be found on the U.S. Centers for Disease Control website? Like you have the disease control website, and there's actually this really strange prevention that could be found on it.
Anybody know what she's talking about?
Prevention?
Yeah.
What do you?
Like how to prevent something.
What odd prevention?
Currently,
Yeah.
monkeypox, right? They're telling you to stick it where the dick it. Don't stick it with the dick it.
It is funny when the first week that came out, and everyone's like, and the gay community
see?
is
You
being
see?
extra
You're gonna get
warned."
monkeypox.
You gotta get monkeypox.
You're not going to that parade.
Just be an architect.
Why couldn't you just
Why
like
can't you
that girl?
Why can't you just draw penises?
Yeah, I have no idea.
What odd prevention?
Yeah, like if you
that's a
look up
weird
how to
question.
prevent
How to prevent
It's on
this
what?
awful thing on the Centers for Disease Control, there's actually a section called this.
It's awful and it's odd.
Yeah. But it's strange that it's on there.
Taking mushrooms with Andy
But
and
it's
Billy.
on there.
Yeah, you know, I probably should have had a
Delusion?
multiple choice on this because it's a little difficult.
Yeah,
so
that's-
my
I mean,
How to
apologies.
prevent.
They
yeah.
are the center of disease prevention. Like
Yeah.
they're telling us to prevent a lot of things, Sallie.
Yeah, but this one's weird and strange.
Give us some options.
Yeah. Prevent becoming vegan.
Watch TV. I don't know. That's
Yeah,
How to
just pick
prevent-
something.
yeah.
Probably
I'm just-
some bullshit like how to prevent getting abducted by an alien.
Yeah, it's along those
to prevent
lines.
it.
That's along those lines,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
it's along. That's not it. So I'll give
Becoming
you another
cloned.
chance. But it's along those lines.
Okay.
That's
That
the
you're
one.
like, really? How to prevent being abducted by an alien?
Preventing Fremder from making comments. That's a good one.
Totally go along those lines.
Prevention of being cloned.
Prevention of being cloned, says Jay.
Oh wow.
Or don't get your that gland thing pulled out of you. It's one of those.
Pituitary gland.
Is that the one they drink the blood from? And
No, that's in the back of your
That's in
head.
the back.
Yeah, I get it. That's funny you say
Putting
that. I got an MRI on that next week.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, you're right.
Yeah, they say it's all right. I mean, it's everything's usually I don't know what benign is the one, right? Yeah, the good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want benign.
Yeah, it's just I'm tired a lot. My T levels are low, and they think that something's growth on there, and it's talking about wearing dresses. It's telling my body that I have that it's producing more estrogen than it needs.
are
to.
you going through fucking menopause?
I I
We
hope.
need, like, a group
I
hug.
hope so, man. It'll calm me. I heard it calms you down.
I heard too. It runs in the family, Chris. I'm not here to throw any shade, but
But that's funny that
from you,
that's
Uncle
funny
Chris.
she brings that up. I never even heard of the goddamn thing until 3 weeks ago. Like, yeah, we're gonna do an MRI.
All right. Do we have any answers?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the alien thing because it's close enough.
I'm gonna
Apparently.
stick with
Cloning.
Being cloned. Right. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah, just times 2. I'm
All right.
I'm on board.
Next question. This is for Dan. What year was the first gay pride parade? I'll
Chris,
give
Hold on,
friend.
hold on, let me call my friend. Let me call a
you,
friend.
My
nephew.
sister's gay too. I could probably ask her.
It was held in. It went on in New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago on the same day. In what year?
All
I'm
right.
gonna go 1987
Really? That's
because that's when like
that
AIDS
seems
Day
early.
was or something.
That seems early.
That seems late. I'm gonna go closer to
Think?
Stonewall. Yeah, that was happening in a while.
I'm gonna say 77.
The year I was born, huh, asshole?
Ah.
I'm gonna go 72.
I'm gonna go 87.
'87. Shit. I'm gonna say 82.
All right. Next question.
Which 2 countries, and they're pretty popular countries. I was shocked to find out how many countries there are in the world. I'm like, I've never heard of that word.
Yeah.
So it's a popular. You'll know it. What 2 countries have never missed the Olympics?
That's a good question.
Japan.
Thank you.
I think Japan's in there.
I'm gonna go with Greece since they invented them.
Oh yeah, that's a good
That's a
one.
good point.
I'm gonna agree with Chris.
I'm gonna go with the United States, and I'm gonna go with. It's probably some weird one. I'm gonna go with Jamaica.
Oh. They're fast.
I'm gonna go with.
I'm thinking they're not missing the Olympics because they had the bobsled.
Yeah, they're awesome with the bobsled.
Yeah, they're the best.
Dan, that was slightly racist.
They're fast.
Which means they qualify. It's a compliment.
I'm going
It
with
means they're
Greece.
getting in there every
Greece
year.
and Japan.
Wait, but like summer and winter, like all Olympics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't
What
Jamaica,
2
dude.
countries have never missed the
It
Olympics?
ain't America either, pal.
I'm gonna say Japan and Greece.
Yep, that's what I mean. Dan are on the same page.
Yeah.
Because America boycotted the '80s, didn't
Yes. Okay. Next
Oh, they
question.
did. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
That was when it
that's
was
right.
in Russia.
they? That's why I didn't
Yeah.
say nothing, man.
Fuck it.
A music question. Which song was a huge hit for both Nielsen and Mariah Carey?
Who's Nielsen?
Harry Nielsen.
Harry Nielsen.
Harry Nielsen.
And Mariah Carey.
Yep. He had the hit, and then she redid it and had a big hit with it too.
That's the Christmas.
It's the
one.
Christmas
Yeah, the
one.
Christmas
Gotta
one.
be. It's gotta be.
Underneath the mistletoe.
I can't stand.
I can't
Christmas
stand
music.
it, man.
And it's
I
not
can't
even
stand
like
Mariah
some sort
Carey.
of like Scrooge thing inside.
No,
it's
it's
just like
just-
I just don't like the music
Yeah.
at all.
Come on, Run Run Rudolph.
It's
Chuck
Yeah,
brutal.
if
It's
you go into the
brutal.
bluesy Christmas songs, I like it.
right, even like Michael Bublé, his shit is
Oh, yeah.
AIDS.
No,
I
who
don't-
fucking Michael Bublé.
it's so bad.
You go into the bluesy Christmas shit, the old school stuff, the
Yeah.
B.B. King and the
Right.
Chuck Berry, then it's all right.
All right, so my turn.
Yes.
What? And this is a multiple choice.
I'm gonna stand outside your house on Christmas. Just like say anything. The movie. Just stand there with the radio and play Christmas music.
the boombox.
What is on the top floor of the U.S. Supreme Court building?
The flag.
Is it a swimming pool, a basketball court, or a pool table?
This is 2 weeks in a row
What?
that you have asked a question that I've already asked.
Then don't answer right now.
Right. You need
Of
to
the-
start going back to the
You
films.
motherfuckers need to communicate in the cribbo.
All right.
What is on the top floor of the U.S. Supreme Court building? A swimming pool, a basketball court, or a pool table?
I'm going to go with
Probably.
a swimming pool.
All of these sound like we don't need it. First of all,
Right.
It doesn't seem like they need to have any of those things up there.
Sounds like they
So-
put a basketball court after Marshall got. Right?
No, see, there you go,
After
getting
Dirk,
racist.
There you
again.
go, getting racist. Why not?
I know.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
think
with-
it's basketball court. It seems
Yeah,
too
I think it's a
active of
pool table. They're all fucking old.
Pool or pool table.
Plus, I could probably see like such sexual debauchery amongst them, like on top of the fucking
on the
pool
felt,
table.
on the
Yeah,
felt,
you don't know.
Yeah, totally.
Ruth Bader getting fucking railed over the fucking pool table.
Poor Ruth.
Poor Ruth.
What a visual.
Ruth Bader getting
Ruth Bader.
fucking
Oh my goodness.
Bent over a fucking pool table.
like fucking
Um,
Clarence Thomas. They don't tell nobody.
but I could see a pool too. I'm not picturing them doing laps,
No.
but I'm picturing them just like.
I'm going with the pool.
You're going with the pool. I'm going with the pool table. I can't see
Probably
them.
heated. They're probably chilling in there.
I can't see a lot of pickup games.
Well,
going
this is
on.
the thing because it's like a basketball court, a swimming pool, or a pool table. Like it doesn't seem like there'd be an entire floor dedicated to one pool table. I'm going swimming pool.
All right.
I got to do it.
I can't imagine they're doing pickup games, so it's definitely not a basketball.
Yeah, no.
Let's see. All right. The man with the world's longest beard, Hans Steininger. How did he die?
Tripped on it.
Too much pussy. I don't know. Sounds like a legend.
He choked on it.
Oh, it went on fire, and his whole face got charred. And
Do we know he definitely died
then it
due to something with the beard?
fell off? Did it have something to do with the beard?
I didn't say that.
He tripped over it.
I don't know if it has anything to do with the
What'd you
beard.
say, Jay? He choked on it? Is that what you said?
Yeah. It got wrapped up and
He just got put in his beard.
choked on it.
Oh, you mean
You know,
choked?
like,
We totally
How
thought
you
it was
sleeping
in his
with
mouth, down his throat.
Yeah. You're like, oh my god, look at all this cotton candy.
Jeff's having that thing
What?
with
What did
tight
you say?
pants for you.
No,
It
it's because
got
we
it
saw each
set
other
on
the other
fire.
night, cut himself shaving and bled
When we
out.
were smoking blunts,
Sunday.
blunts at the bar like fucking gentlemen with tight security.
All right.
Oh,
Got that heavy security in the building.
his wife strangled him with it. Hugged.
Ooh, I've got another multiple choicer.
I'm gonna say that this guy.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were.
Yeah, I thought you said
done.
shaving.
Sorry.
I actually wrote that
Oh
down.
no, I read someone said.
Oh,
cut
someone said it in
himself
there?
shaving and bled out.
Oh.
Definitely not. But Ken P on the Twitch. That sounds like I don't know, like a Hot 97.
Oh, is this
DJ or
is that
something.
what this is? The Twitch thing now?
We're
Yeah.
now on Twitch now, yeah.
Twitch.
We're trying that out.
Okay.
I don't think it has anything to do with the beard. I think that he drowned.
All right.
I think he drowned. To be honest.
In the Supreme Court pool.
Yeah. Yeah. Him and Ruth Bader getting burned.
Ruth Vader.
Yeah.
He couldn't bear watch her get railed over the pool table. He drowned himself.
Next question.
All right. What is a pagophagia?
Let me call my nephew.
Pagophagia.
Doesn't matter. Step one.
Yeah.
That wins right there. Who cares what the
Who
right
cares what it
answer
is at this point?
You can do other things too.
Pagophagia?
Pagophagia. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. P-A-G-O. P-H-A-G-I-A. Pagophagia.
Pagophalia.
There's no L in it though.
Oh, didn't you just say P-H-A-L-I-A?
No.
Oh my God,
P-H-A-G-I-A.
G-A.
Jeff, a brand of pants. Yes, you have my attention, Jeff.
Pag-
How
Oh,
are ya?
anyway,
my
it's
God.
a multiple choice. So hold on.
Pagophagia.
Is it someone who is a compulsive doodler, someone who is a compulsive ice chewer, or someone who holds religious beliefs other than the main world religions?
That's it.
Pagophagia.
Ice
Someone
chewer.
someone
Yeah, I'm
who's a
gonna go with the ice
compulsive
chewer,
ice
too.
chewer, someone who's a compulsive doodler, someone who holds religious beliefs other than the main world religion.
I'm going with Doodle.
Doodle.
Ice chewing for show.
All right. Okay. Here's one for Jay.
Wait, did Chris
No,
say?
I want to know if it is ice chewing because
We give the answers after
yeah,
the
no,
question. But at least you showed up today, you know.
Yep.
Thank God.
You don't want to get ripped on here, man.
Oh, that's so
On
funny.
himself.
Did you really get ripped? I mean, come on. We're talking about me. I'm a pussy. I don't rip. I don't rip well.
Right.
Oh, is he still talking about us, like, saying call us
There's
before?
still pussy hurt from
Yeah,
last
because
week.
here's the
No, it
thing.
is
Here's what we do. This is what we do every Tuesday morning, just to, like, let you know. And it's, I don't want to make...
Either you tag me
I
in
don't
the
wanna
post
make
that we're
you
coming in,
feel
or you
bad.
don't tag me, and
No,
then I don't come in.
Your face is on the thing. Your face is on the thing.
No, just listen. Like on Tuesday morning, either we're like, oh, okay, the guys are going to be here because they didn't say they weren't, and then we just relax. Or if we know we have trivia already done, then we'll come up with, like, 2 or so topics. So we don't have the topics, and then when you're not here, you're like, like, if we don't care if you can't make it. We know
We don't
that.
care.
Well, we know that you work and it's totally fine. We just kind of want a little heads up, but we don't want to
Yeah.
make you feel bad about it.
Can we do
You
the
don't- no,
tags
we
the
gotta
day
do
Don't
one
feel
more.
like you were yelled at or
by any
anything.
chance? That might help a little bit.
You guys are. You guys have the open invite every Tuesday. It's
So
that
if you're
simple.
not
All we
coming,
gotta do,
tell
when
us.
you guys aren't available, me and Dan gotta come in and run the show. We'll do the show without you.
If you guys ever want a week off, yeah. I
can do
can't
that.
promise we'll show up, but
Yeah.
And then we're gonna be like, I can't believe they didn't call us.
But I did that, didn't I? We were at Jones Beach when you guys performed on the stage, and I said to you, this Tuesday I'm not there. In case you guys are coming in this Tuesday, we're not going to be there.
Yeah,
yes, most
See,
definitely.
that's how it's done.
Yeah, it is.
So
Communicate.
I'll meet you next Monday at Jones Beach, and we'll figure out if we're fucking coming or not. We'll let you know there.
We'll take a nice walk on the boardwalk together.
All right, let's go. My question.
What
I
does
don't walk anywhere.
LL Cool J, what does it stand for?
Ladies love Cool
Ladies
J.
love Cool
Ladies
J.
love me. I'm on my Cool J.
That is so gross.
That's a new song. That's in a new song. They're still talking about it.
What?
So LL Cool J is obviously from the 80s, 90s.
And he's from Long Island.
He is from Long Island, Dix Hills. But that's
Oh, I thought it was Manhattan.
Bayshore.
well, he lives in Dix Hills now.
Oh, yeah, he lives in Dix Hills now.
You know, that's where you go when you're rich.
Yeah.
And but they still talk about him. Chris Brown, ladies love me. I'm on my Cool J. Like, they still, to this day,
Yep.
30 years later.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ladies love.
Well, Fremda said lip licking, so
Ooh.
that's gross.
No, that's what he's famous for.
But he does lick his
That's
lips a
part of
lot,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, LL Cool J started a fashion trend. I don't know if you're...
What trend would that be?
When he used to wear sweatpants, he used to wear it halfway up. One pant leg up.
Oh, he started
Where you
that?
would cuff him?
Yeah, no,
You would
not
cuff
cuff him,
him,
you
or-
just pull him up. You wear
Yeah,
him
yeah,
up
just-
like-
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I've seen this. I did.
He
Yeah.
started that on his TV show.
I did not know he
And
was the one who
yeah,
started
like,
that.
was...
Yeah, thanks, LL.
I bumped into LL Cool J, man, probably probably 2003 at Ruth Chris Steakhouse.
Nice.
That's cool.
Actually, 2007 it was. I had a CL55 and he had the S55. And he was like, yo, is that your CL? I was like, yeah. He goes, you get your rims from Howie? I was like, yeah. He goes, everyone goes to Howie. Yeah, it was a good dude. He was nice. It was before camera phones, but...
Did he
was
buy
like,
you a
"Yo,
steak?
You guys want to take pictures or whatever?
He didn't buy you your steak.
Nah.
Bastard. Cheap fuck.
If he's got that car, I don't think he's
Yeah.
like, I need to buy this guy's
Right, I
steak.
need to buy this
Yeah,
guy's
but either
steak.
way, he had a lot more money than he did.
Absolutely.
That's true. Oh, most
so
definitely.
he should have, said, yo,
I would
let
have
me
been there
buy
and
you
be like,
steak
this
there,
is
bro.
my Toyota Corolla.
I would have been like, no, this
and,
is. I was like, can I go get yours? Can I, where's your ticket?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I'll bring it around.
I'll bring it around.
Do I go?
Yes,
Okay. Oh, is this the last one?
it is the last one.
Uh-oh.
All right. So it's a true or false question. The left testicle usually hangs lower than the right for right-handed men. The opposite is true for lefties. True or false?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I didn't even
I'm
know
a lefty. I'm going to go true.
Go check your balls. What side is it on?
No, I'm trying.
I can't
wait.
I can't even find them,
For
Chris.
righties.
Jesus Christ.
Righties,
read
the
it
left
again?
is lower?
Yeah, that's true.
That's got to be true.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
I've actually,
I've tested
I've
this
actually
theory.
I've actually questioned that with a doctor. Is there something wrong here?
He's like, oh, you're a righty.
This
He's like,
one-
"Actually, you're
I
right."
keep hitting this one with my left foot.
Right. That's got to be nothing.
Oh
true.
no,
here we
you're.
go.
He goes, no, you're a righty. It's all good.
We're both up. You used the wrong there, Jeff.
yeah, Jeff's
Your grammar is fucking trash.
all right, mine is also true or false.
I like that one. Fremda.
Nerve endings are distributed differently in every woman's vagina. True or false?
True.
True.
Yeah. True. You got to learn it, you know?
You got to study it.
You can't just copy and paste the same performance to each.
I'm going
woman.
false on that one.
Oh, Chris is going false.
You think every
No.
vagina is the same?
I think every vagina feels the same. But
For the guy.
I disagree
No,
with that.
they all have the same spots, but they're all different shapes. That's why sometimes you spot on one and you're not on the other. Yes, I'm going false on
There's
that.
a lot of spots on vaginas. I've seen. There's a lot of.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. So, all right. So, well done. Let's see. Question number 1, Sally.
What is the number one thing Americans do on average 22 times a day?
Fremda says blow a load. Bosie says buy tight, stretchy pants. Ken Pichelle says sniffle. Get told to shut up for my stupid comments on the show. Liz Batapete says eat. Dan said think about sex. Jay said curse. I said fart. Chris said burp.
Liz was the closest. It's open the fridge.
Interesting.
I just not like to point out that's another question I've asked before.
Yet you didn't know it.
Right, because I was hoping I was wrong about that.
You didn't know it.
No, I was. I was hoping I was wrong that I asked that question before, but as soon as you gave the answer, I'm like, son of a bitch, that was it. World Vegan Day is held when? All you guys said September. Liz said September. The day that old people decide that they all want to eat things that taste like cardboard. April 1st, says Bosie. Fremdar, I love to eat vegan, and my wife loves it. Ken Pichelle says October. Liz Batapete, it's around Halloween after a harvest.
That's a good answer.
It's actually the correct answer. It's November 1st.
Oh, wow.
Nice, Liz.
Nice, Liz. So Liz is like the
On
closest
fire.
so far.
Yep.
Liz has got Google going on.
What odd prevention can be found on the U.S. Centers for Disease Control website?
I said watch TV. Jay said being cloned. Chris said alien. Dan said... Fremder said how to prevent becoming vegan. Liz says prevent diarrhea. Fremder preventing Fremda from making comments. Ken Pichelle, hangnails. Fremda's really on a roll here. If it's funny, if my comments are so horrible, you guys have some pretty good fake laughs sometimes. Yeah, when we read your comments, you sound
It's all part of the acting world.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're all here.
They do
entertaining.
murder mysteries
That's
every
right.
weekend, buddy. They know who killed. They had to keep it quiet, though. Duh.
Bosie, how to prevent wearing stretchy pants in public. Well, Bosie's on a roll today with the
Bosie's on a
pants.
roll. Oh, with
There's
the
about
pants.
5 more.
Wow.
You'll see.
Liz says prevent the doctor from sticking his finger up your ass.
I can't wait for Dan to stand up. I got to see these fucking pants.
How are they? Oh, they're not that bad today.
They're not that bad.
They can't be any tighter than mine.
I was wearing these.
Oh, they're tighter than yours.
Look, there's little wrinkles.
No,
Yeah, but
mine
look
are
down
tighter.
there. Look below
I have
the
big
knee.
calves. I've always had big calves.
Oh,
so-
sure.
Mine are tighter.
You think?
My wife makes me wear them because she says it elongates me.
But to
I
me,
thought-
those fit. Those fit
Yeah,
great.
absolutely. My balls are fucking
I
hurting
love
me.
him. What are you gonna do?
Chris, move a little bit more that way.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, next question.
What was
is-
the answer?
Oh, the answer is the zombie apocalypse. How to prevent
Oh, so you were
the
kinda-
zombie
I was kinda
apocalypse.
close.
Oh wow,
Wow.
that's actually on there.
Yeah.
Right. You think they're still vetting people for positions over there?
Crazy. What year was the first gay pride parade which took place in New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago? Let's see. Jay said 87. Chris said 72. Sallie said 77. Dan said 82. Liz said 82. Ken Pichelle said 71. I'm not sure what year the first gay pride parade was, but I would imagine it was probably during the summer of '69, says Fremda.
Makes
Don't
sense.
laugh. Don't laugh.
Sorry.
I smiled.
Bosie, 1998.
98,
I'm just
Bosie.
picking it
Come
apart,
on.
so then you would know the year.
Come on, Bosie. We've been giving
I'm
them
not you
parades
understand.
longer than 98.
Chris and Liz and Fremder are close. It was 1970.
70, yeah.
Wow.
Stonewall days.
June 28th, 1970.
I feel good about saying 77 because, that's pretty close. I didn't
Stop
know.
it. You're not close enough.
Yeah, I think I won that. Yeah.
What was the first year people showed up?
Yeah, 77.
Yeah.
Woo! I won. Okay. What two countries have never missed the Olympics?
Liz batted pizza, Greece and Italy. So did Ken Pichelle. Let's see.
I'll tell you, Greece is one of them.
Gotta be. They invented them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, we all pretty much agreed on Greece except for Jay. Jay said USA and Africa.
Greece and
USA and Jamaica, excuse me.
And no one else said anything else?
Greece and
That's it.
Turkey.
No, I said Greece and Japan.
It actually,
Right.
once you hear it, it'll make sense. It's England, because they're just like the boss of everyone, you know? They just...
Right.
All right, so England and
England and Greece.
God save the Queen.
she's not attending the next one.
God killed the queen.
God killed the Queen.
God killed the queen.
Did you see that shit with the spider?
You know
No.
what?
Anybody see that?
No, what?
They were bringing her coffin up to the front of the church,
Okay.
and the camera zoomed in on like the bouquet of flowers and shit that were on top, and there was a card from, now King Charles on top, and all of a sudden you see the spider crawl across it.
Oh, really?
So now that went viral.
That went viral.
That's my whole story.
What was that, an
It's,
omen?
it's like,
or
remember
some
when
shit?
Pence was like doing the debate and he had a fly stuck in his head? Like,
Yeah.
That was
I'll
funny.
never forget that.
I love how just the it's just so like it just shows you like the state of this fucking world and where we're at, right? So just think about it though.
Only you. I can
Right.
just talk about a spider. This fucking world is going to
It's
shit.
going to
Fucking
shit.
spiders are everywhere.
Listen, for the last fucking 2-3 years, all I hear from when you watch these fucking talk show people in the morning shit and everything's about fucking right how bad fucking white colonialism is, and then all of a sudden the Queen dies and they treat it like fucking Jesus. I'm like, well, you make up your fucking mind. I'm okay with celebrating the Queen, but you're glorifying the invention of colonialism. But after today, you walk outside and everybody you were accused of being, if you're fucking white, you know you're not right anymore because of colonialism. But they
people
glorified the
say-
Queen.
Did they say something about the spider? Like, oh, what does that mean or some shit? Like, what'd they run with that? Like,
I just this morning I was looking at the news to see
Yeah.
what was going on, and that was one of the videos to watch. And they, of course, in the article said it's going viral. People are talking about the spider.
why do we give a shit?
Chris, your
Prince-
pants are too tight. You're
And Prince-
very upset.
Prince
He
Charles
is.
doesn't seem like he's excited.
He's King Charles now.
But he doesn't seem
he
excited.
looks like George W.
He had
Bush.
nothing to do his whole fucking
I know.
life.
Yeah, could you imagine? Now you have to.
Now he's got to like show up and do
He has to
shit.
pen speeches.
I'm looking at his face, and I'm like, that's what George W. Bush looked like when he won. He was like,
What's the matter with you people? The guy's upset. His mother died. What do you want? Is he supposed to be jumping up and
He
down?
was
Yeah.
96. Like, you weren't
Okay.
expecting it? Like,
Right.
come on.
But he's 70-something. He's obviously
You cry
had his
for
mother
three, like
all
my
his whole
grandfather used to
life.
say, you cry for 3 days and then you go back to work and life goes on.
That's it. His
Oh,
mummy.
I agree with that, but still, you're still going to be sad that your mother died.
But now he's expected to be places where he was never expected before.
Oh,
yeah.
It's not going to be that much different.
I mean, it was nice to see like this little redheaded fucking Harry kid. He's just out.
yes.
He's
Yeah.
out.
This
They
redheaded
didn't even,
Harry
they didn't
kid.
even put the thing on his uniform. Like, you know, all the other ones had her name and shit. They didn't even give it to him. His fucking dumb
like that
fucking wife
description.
is fucking yapping
This
over
fucking
here.
redheaded Harry.
The redheaded Harry scumbag.
Yeah.
He gave it all up, and now he's fucking pissing and moaning. They're not treating him the same. I'm like, hey, man.
Well, it's funny, like when you look at there's always something that runs around that his dad isn't the king, and they show like all the people that his mom is hanging out with, and they all have red hair,
Oh, that's fucking funny.
and he doesn't look anything like the
No,
dad.
the other
So
brother
you think
does.
Princess Diana was a hooer?
I do kind
Oh,
of think
they confirmed that she had affairs.
she
Yeah,
found
she was banging the guy who was driving the car when
Yeah,
they
that's right.
died,
yeah
too.
she
Yeah.
found out early on that it was just like a fixed up marriage.
What I would imagine, right?
All of that stuff seems
Could you
like
imagine
that.
how much pussy the prince gets?
The prince gets, and then the brother had to go fucking down to
Yes.
Epstein Island, and they got
Yep.
him standing up there.
Yeah, Andrew's
It's way too
just
late to
like,
get
This
into
is
this
true.
shit. We should have started this early.
Yo, guys and girls drove from Jersey to meet the headliner on Sunday. Like,
Connecticut.
yeah. Like, so could you imagine how much pussy a prince gets?
yeah, that'd
And
be a
then,
lot.
yeah, Harry goes and molests the pigs. The kids.
But
Yeah.
he gave it all up for this fucking.
I don't even know
Meghan
where we are. Is
Markle.
it your turn? My turn?
Yeah, no, it was
it's me.
Greece and something was.
Oh
the
yeah,
answer.
Greece
Right.
and England.
So name the song that was a hit for Harry Nilsson and then later for Mariah Carey. Oh, you guys are wrong. It wasn't any Christmas music. There it is. Ken Pichel's got it. Without You.
Sing it.
Can't live
Oh,
if living
really?
is without you.
Wow.
That was Harry Nilsson saying that?
Yeah,
I thought
man.
that was a woman.
Nope, that was Harry Nilsson.
No, it was a guy.
He wrote it and had the hit with it.
Oh, I thought that was Barry Manilow.
No.
My whole life, I thought that was Barry Manilow.
you really?
And
Yeah.
then Mariah had it. Yep. Bosie again. All I want for Christmas are tight, stretchy jeans.
There's
Wow.
like 3 more.
Mariah Carey has nice tits. Says from. She does.
I think.
I don't know. I've never. She doesn't do it for me.
I went over this.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
She's a
we did.
bitch.
All right, next question.
Okay. All right. What is the top floor of the U.S. Supreme Court building? What's on top? The
All right.
swimming pool, basketball court, or pool table?
Dan and Jay said swimming pool. Chris said pool table. Liz Batterpiece says pool table. Ken Purcell says swimming pool. Bob's Discount Furniture Store says Bosie. Shuffleboard says Fremder. You're all wrong. It's the basketball court.
Motherfucker.
Right?
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. See, because I've asked that question before.
Okay,
Damn it.
so we go online and I hit trivia questions and a
Nope.
website will come
No,
up.
pay
I
attention.
can't.
No, pay
Yeah.
attention. Have I ever asked a question you've asked? No, I have not. Pay attention.
It's obviously it's not for the Supreme
Look
Court.
at Jay's going to come
It's
in.
for
You don't yell at her like that. I'll kick your
Wait till
ass.
Thursday when she doesn't fucking show up
Oh, don't do
with
that,
no
Sonny.
call or nothing.
Yeah.
If you can't communicate questions and you live in the same house,
That's right. You're absolutely right.
you know what I mean?
I'm embarrassed.
How do you expect us to fucking text you when we're not coming in?
We're going to hear about this for the rest of our born days.
Yes.
I didn't realize how sensitive they were.
Now we're sensitive.
Now
Now
we're
we're fucking
sensitive. Now we're
That
sensitive.
fat fucking sensitive.
Not only are
now.
you fucking irresponsible, you're fucking
Yeah.
sensitive.
We didn't know we knew you were irresponsible, but we didn't know. We didn't know you were
Sensitive.
Sensitive,
too.
irresponsible
You can't
people.
be both. You could just pick one. You could either be sensitive or
Or
irresponsible.
irresponsible.
You can't be both.
No.
Yeah.
You're going to get ridiculed for being irresponsible.
That's a tough life. You're gonna feel really bad about yourself if you're gonna
both.
pick both.
All right, let's see. What killed Hans Steininger, who had the world's longest beard? Bosie, suffocation from tight pants. Wow. Cut himself while shaving and bled out, says Ken Purcell. Hung himself with it, says Fremder. His wife strangled it with him, says strangled him with it, says Liz Batterpeed. Fremder hung himself. Let's see. And then Chris said tripped on it. Jay said choked on it. Sallie said it went on fire. And Dan said it drowned. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen?
No one got it.
Chris got it. He tripped on it and fell to
Cracked
his
his
death.
head open.
Yep.
Wow.
Where did he fall?
On the floor. What do you mean?
No, did he fall off a cliff? Like what? Like he just went from here to here and died?
Well, he hit his head.
Yeah. How he obviously had to be old. You know how long it takes to get your fucking beard to the floor?
It's amazing how many people die per year by just falling off a curb and hitting their head.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Like 2 or 3 days will pass by and all of a sudden they just die in their
Right.
sleep.
See, I know at 24 it doesn't make sense, right?
No.
But as you get older,
Just stop yourself.
as you
Like,
get older,
Why don't you
Just
get a scissor and cut the beard?
Yeah.
as you get older, like a fall, like
Right.
fucking can
Well,
kill
no,
you.
that's the trip can take you out.
To take you out,
Yeah.
man.
Oh shit! Yeah.
A trip, we're not talking about peyote and acid.
No.
We're
No,
talking
not
about
that.
a physical trip.
An
Yeah,
actual
physical trip.
falling down. I fell and I broke a hip.
I feel I can't get
I'm
up.
falling and
Yes.
I can't get up.
Yep. Next question.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. What is a
Pagacino.
pagophagia?
A brand of pants. Oh my goodness. What did you do to Bosie?
I fucked his mom. No, no, I don't. Nothing.
Wow.
I think this is just Jeff really likes me, and he's trying to connect.
Oh, that's cute.
I mean, he hasn't said shit about you guys. That's all about my fucking apparel. But
Liz says ice. Fremder says vagina packing. Liz Batterpeed says religion.
Are those the plain black you were getting?
this is now the plain black. I never.
Chris
get what I
said had
went
something
for.
to do with religion.
But these are fire, dude.
Jay and Dan said ice. I said doodle.
Winter's coming.
It's actually
These are sick. I'll tell you
a
We get you the discount.
someone who's a compulsive ice chewer.
Ah.
Wow, I got to
Setting me
tell
up
my
for the
wife.
Wrong shoes.
That's all she does. I got to let her
In
know
my
she's a
favorite.
pago.
You
It
guys
was
got
it was
a
ice.
question?
You got
Pagophagia.
it right, right?
Yeah, it was ice.
What is it called? A pago what?
Phagia. P-A-G-O.
I knew it was ice.
Phagia.
She said Pagafaggia.
At my job, we have
Pagafaggia.
frozen drinks, and it starts with Pago. So I'm like, I know it's like some like ice cold shit. I think it's like, isn't it Greek? I think Pago is like Greek or some crap. I don't know. You don't have to know that.
Oh, I can't wait for the next fight in the house. And be like, you know what? And she calls like, you're like lazy. I'm like, you're a Pagafaggia. Because
That'd be
she chews ice
awesome.
all the time. She's not going to know what I mean.
Right.
I'm just going to
Throwing those
scream it
big
like it's
words
such
at
a
her.
bad word. You're such a Pagafaggia.
Google it.
I can't take this anymore.
She'll be yelling. You'll say that. She'll be like,
Right.
what does that mean?
Because she'll always be like, the ice machine thing doesn't even make ice. I'm going to be like, it's because you're a fucking Pagafaggia. Get the manual. Does it say it's good for Pagafaggias?
The next question, yes. Everybody got that right. Ladies love Cool James. Ken Michelle, what does that mean? Now he's NCISLA.
SLA.
Got it. Yep, got it. Because he's on that TV show. Okay, next question.
Last one.
Yes.
Another thing about your balls and pants.
Yeah. True or false? The left testicle usually hangs lower than the right for right-handed people, and the opposite is true for lefties.
We all said true. Liz Batapete said true. Bosie said it doesn't matter if you're wearing tight pants. Which ball is hanging? They're both up. They're both up inside. What is that? Does that mean your balls are even if you're
Ambidextrous.
ambidextrous?
That's funny. That's
That's-
a good one.
yeah.
That's a good
Well, it all
nugget.
depends on if this is true or false.
All right. What's the answer?
False.
Yeah, it's true.
It is true.
Hashtag love band. There he is,
There he is.
Jeffrey.
Well, I'm thinking. You all right? Are we keeping you up? You're
Yeah,
good.
no,
You're all
I
right?
was
You
just
need want to
reading
switch
the
with
fucking
Chris and
email,
take a sleep,
so
take a
it's-
nap on the couch. You good?
It's kind of like walking, right? It's the opposite. So your balls are the same. It's the same. It makes sense.
True or false? Nerve endings are distributed differently in every woman's vagina. Everybody said true, except for Ken Pichelle, except for Chris. What? Tater tot twats. Oh.
Wait. Distribute just mean like, yeah, it's got to be true.
Vaginas are like troubleshooting the electrical problem in your house. What year was Dan born? Said Bosie. What year were you born? 98.
Yeah.
Nice. 71 is rather close to 70, says Ken Pichelle.
What is this about?
Oh, that's going back to the gay parade.
Oh, now I know why Bosie said 98.
No, but he
yeah.
said that. Why would he know my birth year? Why is he thinking about my birth year? Why, it's all concerning.
There's something going on here.
Whoa, look at Liz Batapede. There was a spider because the only pussy he's getting has spider webs. Oh, my
Wow.
Wow, Lizzie.
goodness. Wow.
Way to go, girl.
It is true. Like a snowflake, each woman is unique in that her nerve endings are distributed in her genitalia differently than anyone else.
Other than that, all women
I'm
are
a
the same.
snowflake.
That means every woman needs to employ slightly different methods to achieve orgasm.
Right. Which is why they are fucking so difficult
To talk to
as a species.
and be around.
Just be around
It
this
starts
species
right
and
there.
do anything. It
Right.
starts right there.
Just gets worse
starts
as the
and
day
ends
goes
at the
on.
vagina.
I don't understand why you just don't understand me. It's because your fucking vagina nerve endings
If I'm ever having,
are all over the place.
Fucking chewing ice.
Right, right.
it's like you can't make me come. Your
Right.
fucking nerve endings are all out of whack. It's not me, man.
So we just call it snowflake. from
That's
now
why, like, the next
Yeah.
time you hear, where'd you learn that? And be like, it's none of your fucking business.
yeah. That was horrible. It was great for the
Right, it was great. It was great for the last
Yeah,
girl.
exactly. It was great for her. My bad.
on. Ken Pichelle
you.
says he misheard the question. Sure you did, Ken Pichelle. Sure you did. All right. Before we get out of here, you're playing tonight in Jersey.
Yeah. I'll be in New Jersey tonight at some restaurant, Il Molino, or sounds
Oh,
very,
nice.
fucking nice.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Thursday.
Thursday, you both in a fundraiser out
Yeah.
east, Wading River, with Chris Roach.
Yeah, that
Nice.
should be cool. And I think I have one other thing this week. Oh, doing the Selden Fire Department Sunday. Are you there? Nice.
Oh, so you got to come back. So you're doing the shows Friday and Saturday.
Oh, dang, dude.
Then you got to
we
make your
talked
way
about this. I'm
back.
driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Dan drives.
For sure.
Dan drives and I smoke out.
Nice.
So I'm looking forward to next Tuesday to hear the stories.
Oh, yeah.
Well, especially from him, though, from your wild weekend of drugs
We smoke weed and sit in chairs.
He thinks
That's it. What do you think we do?
It's
No.
not an episode of Breaking Bad.
You're
It's not
taking
like-
Billy Geyer, so that's going to be scary.
No,
and
no,
Andy,
it's
this
not scary.
And I'm telling you, Andy's going to do something crazy that you guys are going to be like, wait. till
They
you hear
are
what
the
Andy
most
did.
just like nerdy,
But
laid back.
Andy's
dudes.
never gone. I'm telling
So
you, it's
what
going
do
to
you
be
think
completely
he's gonna
different.
do? We're just smoking
No.
pot and chilling.
No, the mushrooms are going to. I'm telling you, the mushrooms are going to do something, to Andy.
Listen, I'm going to tell you straight up. I'm 45 years old. I don't babysit nobody. If you can't handle your shit, I'm going in my room and I'm going to watch TV and go to sleep.
You guys all have separate rooms?
If they want, no. Normally, me and Billy share one. Joe and Uncle Terry share one. But Andy will probably hop in with us.
Yeah, he's
And someone
connected to
sleeps
Billy.
on an air mattress. Obviously, not fucking me.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Who's
He's
not fucking
he's
you?
definitely sleeping with Billy.
So, all right. So, where are you performing? You're upstate on Friday.
Yeah, Castle on the Delaware in Walton, New York, and then the Keystone Stage in Oliphant, Pennsylvania, Saturday night.
What's the name of that town?
The Oliphant.
Oliphant.
Yes.
Like Timothy Oliphant, the actor.
I have no idea who
Probably.
that is. Olyphant.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
might
how
be.
Yeah.
that's how he spells it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's called the Keystone Stage. And then we'll be at some shitty Econo Lodge for $100 for the night. And Billy and Andy will take some mushrooms, have fun, and I'll be smoking weed and chilling.
Nice. And then Sunday you're performing in
And
Selden.
then Sunday,
Yeah.
me and Dan are going to ride out to Selden.
Oh yeah.
Rough Riders.
And then Chris, what do you've got a number of things coming up, right?
No, I gotta find out. I gotta check in there. But I got next week. I got the 30th.
Okay.
Saturday. I just got a message for this Saturday in the Giggle Room with Mike Dillon, and I'm not. I gotta rearrange things. But after the last time that experience, I don't know if I want to jump on any of his shows. So. I don't want to be a dick, but it just wasn't.
What didn't you like about it?
The guy that went on before me, after they called me up and he walked off the stage, he sat in the fucking room and talked to people and stood up and was taking selfies while I was
comedian?
talking. Yeah.
I have
Who
to
was
know.
that?
No,
I don't
you
know.
don't want to
I don't know who it was. I just
Describe
told
them.
I told him to get the fuck out of the room.
describe them.
I don't know.
A dude,
Yeah, it was a dude.
heavy set.
A little chump.
Does he have glasses?
I don't remember.
Spanish?
Because I had a really.
Who do you think it is?
I think it's Cristobal for sure.
Oh, it might be.
Hawaiian shirt.
You know
Met
what?
shirt.
I don't.
Did he pull a bag of tricks out?
I didn't watch him. I just when they called me up and then I was talking and
Did he
then
have an accent?
I heard them talking. Then I said, "Hey guys, my story would work better if you stopped talking." And
Nice.
then they kept going, and then they're taking selfies. And
A
I said,
comic.
yeah,
Imagine it. A fucking
fucking
imagine
comic.
that.
Yes. So I was like, you know
Imagine
what?
that.
That kind of irked me.
I would say fuck that guy, not the entirety of the show,
Right.
but definitely fuck that guy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like this is what you're allowing
That's
on
what I'm
your
saying.
show,
This is what you're
and that's the
doing.
part
Right.
that gets to me, 100%. And you, of course, like that's because I've done some of his shows, and he's a really nice guy. He's usually pretty like easy to work with, but some of the people he put on, I've had a similar experience. Like,
Right.
I'll tell you that after it, but like. I had a
Hashtag
similar-
it's a sickness.
Yeah.
Signing off. Knock 'em dead. Catch us next Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
So October 8th is my
In
is
Jersey?
in Jersey, and then
Cool.
I'm doing my first Butera show.
Oh, nice.
Aragon or whatever it is.
Yeah.
October something. I don't have my phone. We
Where?
left it in the car. I think here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait till you see the headliner.
October. Good one. And tab, baby.
All right, cool. Thank you guys as always.
And tab.
And Cat's Knockem Dead this Saturday. The Bellport Brewing Company doing one of our murder mysteries this Saturday, and don't forget October 28th we'll be in the Giggle Room performing our 80s themed murder mystery in time for Halloween. And go to Knockem Dead Comedy to check out our full schedule, what we got going on. Of course, go to govs.com. If you would like to see Craig Robinson or Liz Mealy or Medium Robert Hansen or Tom Eshelman or Mike Finoya at one of the great Governors Comedy Clubs this weekend, go to govs.com and check it out. Make your reservations to some great comedy. Govs.com. All right, we're out of here. We are not here tomorrow. We are not here Thursday this week, but we'll be back Friday, maybe with Andy. Not sure. I don't think Andy's coming because he's got to go. Yeah, what is this? I'm leaving at 10 a.m. What's the rush?
It's a 4-hour fucking drive. And
Okay.
if you leave after 10, you get
Yeah.
stuck in extra traffic. Bro, I'm 45
Oh,
years old, bro.
that Andy's going with them?
I'm
Yes.
Italian.
I wouldn't give him mushrooms, dude.
I don't want
After all this.
I want to go easy breezy. I want to get there at 2, smoke a blunt, get a hotel, take a shower, go to the show, and have a good fucking time.
I hear
I
you.
don't want no stress.
I'm with you.
So I
got
leave
it.
at 10 a.m.
Cool.
That's it. If Andy wants to fucking leave after, let him fucking leave after. You don't have to ride with me, dog.
And if Andy wants to do meth, I think you should totally
She'll
let
totally
him
do it,
You
man.
should
whatever
totally let.
fucking
Don't.
fuck-
No,
who
I know.
am
I think you should just let him do it.
Yo,
Just tell them
Who am
everybody's
I?
doing it.
Yes.
I'm just
Right.
a fat guy that knows nothing.
On that note,
I don't
right, so,
see nothing. I
and
don't hear nothing.
No shows until Friday either,
I
right?
saw that
'Cause
yesterday.
no Hershey.
He's posting it.
Hershey and the Keys are off this week, right?
right.
Today is Tuesday. Yeah, Hershey and the Keys are off this
Yeah.
week. Donversations has moved to Fridays, so we'll be back here Friday. Donversations will be on Friday, and that's it. So we'll see you in a couple days. Thanks, guys.
Peace.